check the mic. Okay. This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
All right, pow, there it is. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and mother trucking hello. Today is Thursday. You know what that means. That means it's vlog day. It's been vlog day on Thursday since 2013, and that is depressing. I'm glad I finally got on board with naming like the seasons and the episodes. It's so much easier of a way to keep track of it. I don't know why I waited 10 years to start that, but hey, look, that's where we're going now. Seasons and episodes. Anyway, hello and welcome, everybody. I see you guys there in the chat. I appreciate you here. Smoke and Steam, J Blaze is here. Breeze Tones, Mother Chuck and Breeze Tones. Aye, George boy. Aye, bro. Love you. Hope you're doing good. Chasing Clouds is here. Connor Smith is here. Ping the Router is here. Gunny is here. Sexy King Phil is here. For anybody curious, the guitar at the beginning of this stream, the 7th Floor Tango cover was done none other than our very own Sexy King Phil. He's the Sexy King Phil. Played some guitar, sent it over. I said, damn, that's good. Let's throw it on the stream. Let's put it at the beginning. Let's do it. Let me give you guys a real quick rundown as far as what's coming up tonight, what's going on. I have a beer. Yeah, sitting literally right in front of me. Can't wait. We got some Assignment Americas. We're going to talk about what I've been vaping. We have a retro vaping for sure. Let's see what else. There's going to be some news. There's been some interesting developments happening recently, and that's going to happen. Megs is here. Megs, heard you felt like a different stream. Stream suddenly felt louder. We're going to do some mail. I have a bunch of mail. We might do a contest. Who's down for a contest? This is a tough contest. This is going to be a tough contest tonight, but it's a really good prize. Really good prize. Oh, would you look at that? There's a vaping Canadian in the chat. There's more than one Canadian in the chat now. I don't know what to do. Smells like maple syrup and hockey everywhere. How you doing, vaping Canadian? Happy to see you again. We might have a contest tonight. Okay, we will have a contest tonight. It's just going to be a really, really very tough contest. We're going to do getting to know GrimmGreen because I got some music that I wanted to talk about, and then we'll probably wrap it all up at the end with a very random liquid tasting. As I said on Twitter, I've got some 7-year-old e-liquid here. Multiple bottles of 7-year-old e-liquid that's going to be up for the very random liquid tasting. Should be good. Should be great. When was the last time you ever tasted any really, really old e-liquid? Yeah, Lo-Fi for Llamas here. I'm sorry. I can't believe I didn't see you there, Lo-Fi for Llamas. That's crazy. Lo-Fi for Llamas here. Now we can officially get this vlog going. That's what can happen. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here. Like I always say, I've been looking forward to this all week. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I hope I have all the bells and whistles tonight. I said this on social media. I'm going to say it now. There's no way that I could try to like top last week's vlog. Rhett's at work, that's fine. There's no way that I could try to top last week's vlog. It just wouldn't happen. Kent was here. Dude, we hung out with Twisted Messes for like 3 hours. It was great. How great was that? No sense in trying to top that. I think that the vlog that we did last week with Kent was easily one of like the top 5 vlogs of literally of all time. Of all time. I think it was that great. So we're not going to try to top that tonight, but instead we're going to vape some really old e-liquid. Not before we drink some beer. Yes. Yes. Well, the beer we're going to be tasting tonight comes from Santa Monica Brew Works. This is called the Stomped Shandy. Stomped Shandy. It's made by or a collaboration with Hot Dog on a Stick Lemonade. I don't know if anybody's hip to hot dog on a stick, but we used to have a hot dog on a stick down at the Meadowood Mall in Reno, Nevada. And I used to love going to Hot Dog on a Stick. You get the fresh lemonade. You get some corn dogs. It's delicious. This is a California beer, Santa Monica Brew Works. That's difficult to say. Santa Monica Brew Works. Santa Monica Brew Works. Hey, listen, as long as you got something delicious you're going to drink, that can be a Coca-Cola there, angry friend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Let's pour this over my vlog notes. Yeah, no real haziness going on here. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess there's a little bit of haziness. You know, you picture a little bit of haziness when you think about a lemonade, you know, a lemonade-based beer. Stomped Shandy. I don't even know what type of beer this is. You're at the LA County Fair in Pomona, Rifleman? Oh, I'm back in Pomona at the county fair. Well, I'm back in Pomona at the county fair. I know literally nothing about this beer. I found some reviews on Untappd. People seem to really like it. Apparently, it is a bright blend of 310 blonde ale and zesty lemonade from Hot Dog on a Stick. So this is one of their regular beers, the 310 ale, the 310, but they call it the Stomped Shandy because hashtag lemonade, hashtag Hot Dog on a Stick. Cheers. You guys, here's to ya. Yeah, it tastes like lemonade. It tastes like, it's delicious. It's beyond delicious. Tastes like lemonade. It's got a little bit of like a sour. Oh, did you hear my air gurgles escaping there? It's got a little bit of like a sour feeling to it, like I'm drinking a sour beer. Much more enjoyable than a sour beer because in addition to that lemonade-y sweetness, there is some, lemonade-y sourness. There is some sweetness going on in here, a lot of upfront sweetness. Kind of doesn't even taste like beer, you know. Kind of doesn't even taste like beer. Kind of just tastes like lemonade. In fact, it tastes more to me like those old, does anybody remember Smirnoff Ice? Smirnoff Ice, baby. That was my brew of choice back once upon a time. It kind of has a strong Smirnoff Ice, like lemonade, citrusy kind of sensation going on. That's freaking delicious. These three beers, the last three beers I've had in the vlog have been like some of the best beers I've ever had. Like that sour from a few weeks ago was just mind-blowingly good. And I'm not even a sour guy. This is delicious. It's really crispy, upfront sweetness. It kind of just tastes like lemonade. I don't get a lot of like wheat ale or blonde ale sort of components to it. Maybe a little bit on like the finish, the drink down. You get some like hoppy maltiness in the mouth, but mostly what I'm getting from this beer is just straight up lemonade. Any lemonade fans in the house? Because I'm one. You remember Smirnoff Ice? Good. Good. That was the drink of kings, was Smirnoff Ice. I loved it. Loved it. Loved the hell out of it. This is freaking delicious. I don't really have anything on my desk that I think would pair with it. One Peach Man might pair with it. Apple Cruller won't. The grape won't. Pistachio might. I'm surprised I don't have anything like lemony or citrusy or anything set up. Floss might. Is that what's in here? Is floss? Nope, that's not floss. That's not floss. Pistachio might. Apple Cruller. Okay, we're going to try the Excision Paradox. We're going to pair this with grape. This is in the What I've Been Vaping, but I set this up on Tuesday on the Twitch build stream. It's the Regenesis with the Voltrove 30 millimeter RTA. We put 2.5 millimeter coils in here because you can, and it's fine, and it works great, and the flavor's great, and it performs great. Don't let the Voltrove people tell you that you need to put a certain diameter in this RTA. You don't. 2.5 millimeter works great. Let's try it. Grape and lemonade. Look, there's been weirder combinations. Yeah. I mean, it's not that good, but it's actually pretty okay. Yeah. You know. Let's try some of this 6 milligram one peach, man. Maybe that'll tear a little. Sokka's might, yeah, Sokka's Mindbender. Ooh, it is low. This tank is empty. I bet I could still get some vapes out of it. The problem is, Delia's hair. This is mouth to lung. Nope, and I have a dead battery. I got an empty tank and a dead battery. But you know what? We're going to get this tasting done because now I'm fascinated. I really want to try Sokka's Mindbender from the Sifu Mustache with this beer. Yeah. So let's go. Proxima. Damn, one of my favorites. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, let me fire it. I know. You got a big boot up screen. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening. That delightful. That's a really delightful pairing. Sokka's Mindbender. Correct. That was the correct answer. Try the apple cruller. Why not, Frank? Why not? Let's just do this. Oh, that's actually not too bad either. It's not as good as the Sokka's Mindbender. That's the best pairing with this lemonade beer that I can't believe I'm already almost done with. I wish I had like 4 of these. These are delicious beers. Good Lord. It's literally just tastes like lemonade. It's like not even beer. It just tastes like lemonade. The emoji chat, if you're interested, is happening over there on, Twitch. See, I can only send hearts from here. Those are my purple hearts. But that's happening. I don't think I saw any super chats come in. Let me go check. But if there was no super chats that came in, which, there's no pressure on the super chats. Okay, there was a super chat that came in. Let's go. Before we get to any official business, let's go check in on the super chat. Metal Steve. Shandy goes down way too easy. Way too easy. I would, if it was acceptable, I would just sit here and chug the rest of this beer. Just drink it down. It's incredible. It's good. And then I'd go to Trader Joe's and buy another 6-pack of Stomp Shandy. I'm bummed I only bought a can of it. Pardon me. That was... Whoa, I'm sorry. That was too much. But we had a super chat from the great and powerful Gunny. Gunny says, thanks for doing the things and the such as. Dude, Gunny, that's what I do. I do the things and the such as. Hey, Nick. Hey, love you. Hey, Gunny, love you. Hey, cool kids, love you. Hey, love you. Appreciate that, Gunny. There's never any pressure for the super chats, but I always appreciate them. Right now, I think... Oh, no. Okay, hang on. We'll get there in a second. We're going to do what I've been vaping, but I didn't load up the video. What, am I new here? Unbelievable. I always say this a little bit, but I try to maintain a little bit of a professional atmosphere over here at GrimmGreen Industries. It doesn't always come across that way, but I try my best to be professional. I like to have things ready to go. I like to have beers ready to go. I like to have giveaways ready to go. I like to have segments ready to go. So I apologize. But right now, let's get into a few things I've been vaping. If thou truly desire the knowledge. If you really want to know what I've been vaping, that's right. We come out here to the couch on my little side table where things gather, things come out from the office into, the real world. One of the first things that made it out into the real world was from the build stream just this last Tuesday. My vapes, Blaze Solo, RTA. I've had no further wicking issues after the one wicking issue. It's been staying moist, wet, feels like it keeps wicking. What did we end up with? A 0.22 at 55 watts. All right. It's been wholly and completely enjoyable. Super Lunar Sweet Mango is on the inside. Lost Vape. Or, sorry, LVE. I think they're not going by Lost Vape anymore. It's the LVE Orion 2. Love the crap out of this thing. It's hard to put it down. This and the Cross 3, which just also happens to be out here, have become what I coined last week as pocket pods. These aren't really in the office or the kitchen or the living room. They're just in my pocket all the time. This I can explain. I can explain why this is out here. Last week, I had a small, intimate gathering of some patrons and Kent Hill Twisted Messes, and we got on the subject of disposables, and we just decided to open every Turk disposable and taste them all. This one is orange, but I literally do not know what it tastes like. Some people think it tasted like orange. Some people think it tasted like cantaloupe. Other people said it tasted like mango. Orange and mango, that actually kind of tracks a little bit. And ever since that's been in my head, I think this tastes like mango. It might not be. I don't know what it is. See, sometimes I think that tastes like peach to me. Solve the mystery, Turk. It's the Air Soul Keeper combo, 6 milligram, 1 peach man on the inside. I asked on Instagram if this was a cool or a dumb setup, and most everybody said that this was a cool setup. I already agreed with them, so I've just been going with it. I've been missing the Soul Keeper, and I like the air on top of it. I wish they were the similar diameter. There's a little bit of a ledge. I think the Soul Keeper fits a 25 millimeter, but this has been shockingly good, really good. I don't know that I like it as much as the Tripod 2, but still a pretty top-notch RTA. I mean, do I even need to say anything? Stubby 21, battery slowly draining, tank slowly draining, one of the most, if not the most reliable, flavorful mouth-to-lung vape that I have set up in the house. And it lives out here for that sole purpose. I don't know why the UL Kelmia is out here. This rarely gets all the way out here just because, I love the way that it vapes, but the capacity is so low on it that if it makes it out here, it has to come with a bottle of liquid, and it made it out here by itself, alone. Must be a scout ship. And lastly out here, it's the Atlas TM24 Pro Series combo with the crystal cap on top. It's full of last week's with Kent's very random liquid tasting. It's the cereal milk. After I've had about a week to spend with this liquid now, it's starting to taste really very bland. Did you see all the sunlight go away suddenly? It's okay. It is creamy. It's cereal milky. But like I said, it honestly just tastes under-flavored. Like I said, a little bit bland. And the sun comes back just as I'm ending good. That's literally all that's out here right now. This stuff will probably stay out here. I know I have some desk warriors, but I'm going to let the other guy tell you about them. No stop in the kitchen. No end of the kitchen stand-and spot vapes. Those have all been cleaned. So back to the other guy. Okay, it's the other guy here. I do have some desk warriors. I've got a shirt pocket pod. It's the Cross 3. It goes everywhere. It was out on the couch. Now it's in here. Now it's in there. And that's just where it stays, and that's where I like to keep it. As Modest Guy, with the mod of the name I can't even remember, that's the Tripod 2 on top. I think my Tripod 2 review is going to be out tomorrow, and I say some pretty over-the-top things in that review. You should check it out. 6 milligram, 1 peach man, Sifu's mustache, freaking delicious. And it was peach. It was peach. The disposable from the What I've Been Vaping, that orange Turk was peach. I verified it. I went to the website, peach. They either have pink burst, Fuji apple, peach, Cuban, pineapple, coconut. I like the Cuban, and apparently I like the peach now, which sometimes tastes like mango and sometimes tastes like strawberry, but I believe to be an actual peach flavor. You already saw this, the Regenesis with the Vultro 30 millimeter on here. In fact, I've been wanting to swap this because I like this Regenesis, and I'm going to review the whole kit soon, but I got this mech mod from Tribal Buddha that I've been wanting to use, and I feel like the Vultro, would be sick on here, would be kind of sick with it. So just going to throw this on here real quick. Does it come to the very edge? Yeah, 30 millimeters. 25 millimeters? No, it's 30 millimeters. Yeah, it's 30 millimeter Vultro. I already verified this a trillion times. So this is where the Vultro, I think, is going to live from here on out. Yeah, yep. I just really like this switch. They're both like grippy switches, but for some reason, this little tang, this like arm that comes down and connects down here, it's just got the greatest little throw, and I just love it. So that's been a severe desk warrior. You already saw the Brunhilde on top of the Proxima. Just replaced the battery. The tank is empty, but I have Sokka's Mindbender in here again from the Sifu mustache. I almost said Sifu such as. That doesn't make any sense. Delicious. Holy freaking delicious. That's delicious. And I guess kind of the last thing, with the exception of the Turk disposable, I have the Smoke Novo 2C on my desk. That's going to get a review. I have an empty Caliburn on my desk. That's nothing, just an empty Caliburn. I guess the last thing that has been like a true desk warrior is the retro vape from last week, the TM version 1 on top of the VGod mech mod. I gotta tell you, it's been really interesting using an 18650 mech mod again after using, 21700 mech mods and, regulated things with lots of power. Going back to a single 18650, it's like, what? Why don't I just ride a horse? Like, it's crazy. It's I get no warmth. I get no nothing. Little bit of warmth, These came out to a 0.12 on a single 18650. It should be rocking whole. It's just, it perpetually feels like a dying battery. But that's it. That's what I've been vaping. The things I have been vaping to remain off of deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. But now I want to hear from you guys. What have you guys been vaping? That's right. It's Assignment America time. We actually call this Assignment Planet Globe time. And what this is I require, I don't require, I would love it tremendously if you guys would send in your bangers, like your daily drivers, your bangers, your favorite mods, maybe even your least favorite mods, but they're your bangers, reliable bangers. I want to see your setups. You can send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject, Assignment Planet Globe. Assignment Planet Globe. And then we'll be good to go. So first things first, we have Assignment Latvia. This is Bruno from Latvia sending in his Assignment Planet Globe. He says, hey, Nick, hello from Latvia. I'm a vapor since 2014. I just want to say, amazing that there are people like you in the vape community. Amazing work you have done and will do in the future. Oh, thank you, Bruno. Anyway, here is my haul of vape at the moment. The ZQ Essentia DNA 75C mod, the Aspire Nico mouth to lung RTA, the Wotofo Profile Unity RTA, a Digiflavor Siren V4 mouth to lung RTA, the Ogvape Druga RTA, the Vaporesso Target 100, Thunderhead Creation Blaze Solo RDA. About e-liquids, all DIY. We have very, very, very bad laws about vaping in Latvia. Have a great day, Bruno. Yeah, Bruno, awesome. Like, thank you. I know what a few of these things are. I don't think I've tried actually all of these things here. And I just like seeing, Assignment Latvia. Like, think about Latvia, where it's really not convenient to vape and everyone has to DIY. And you're lucky if you get an RTA, but it will still take hold there. Like, vaping will still take hold there because it works. That's my favorite thing. It works. If you're a smoker, if you're someone who smokes cigarettes, just straight up works like it worked for David. David B here in with the Assignment Planet Globe. Starting from the left, Def Mod's Dual 21700, Boxer Mod Dual 18650 DNA 250C, the Stratum Mod DNA 60, and the RCM Predator Mech Mod. Thanks, love the vlog. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I have to point out, you have to point this out. You have a Stargate themed Def Mods. That's badass. I've never seen Stargate. And 2, I didn't know that Stargate had the following that they're like, I'm going to put this on my mod. I just like that you're a huge unapologetic Stargate fan. Like, that's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. We had one from, I don't even know if they're here tonight. Is Duchess here tonight? Duchess sent in an Assignment Planet Globe rather. These are my setups I've been running for the past few weeks. Have been my daily bangers. First, Squirida on the VC Scepter mech. That's a Vapor Cloud Scepter mech. Next, you have the OG clutch with the dang RDA with a Pearl DHD chop top. That's right. Put it on the clutch, Megs. He wrote that in his email. Put it on the clutch. And last but not least, you have the Nostromo Conduit DNA 250C box mod from Deathwish Mods, graciously gifted to me by Nick GrimmGreen himself with the Rebirth RTA. I'm glad you're using that, Duchess. I'm pumped that you're still using that. If I didn't know any better from looking at this spread, I'd say you were a subscriber of mine. Appreciate you, Duchess. Hey, Duchess, love you, bro. Hope you're doing good. Nostromo, pretty sick. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, we got an Assignment America from someone who goes by Squiggly Llama. The Squiggly Llama has sent this in. Hey, my name is Laura, but I usually go by Lala or Squiggly Llama. Listen, once I've heard the name Squiggly Llama, that's all I'm going to call you, Laura. There's not a chance I'm ever going to use your real name now, Squiggly. Squiggly Llama, it's too perfect. She says, longtime lurker here. Love your channel. Love the vlogs. Hashtag replay crew. Been off the cigarettes for 5 years now, and your channel helped me out tremendously throughout my journey. I like to sit back, watch your vlogs while playing Stardew Valley and vaping something delicious. Here's what I've been vaping. Damn, I love it. Squiggly Llama, thank you for sharing your story. There's a Caliburn there. There's a Valerian there. There's a something next to that, Coastal Clouds. Why can't I figure out what that is? No idea. If anybody can ID that, I have no idea. That's okay, Corey. You can be late. There's no, you don't have to clock in here or anything. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, was that the UL Crown M pod over there? Looks like you have a sour Squiggly. Vapetasia. Really, Squiggly, I want to know what that strawberry pound cake candle smells like. Because that seems like something I would definitely, absolutely be into. Listen, if anybody else out there has some bangers that you want to share with the world, with me, with the greater Grimm army, please send them over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Like I said, just mark that subject, Assignment Planet Globe. Chances are I'll see the attachment. It'll get filed and used accordingly. But look, there's something in me where I just like seeing other people's setups. I like to know what they're rocking. Everything from the coils to the liquids to the, like, I just need to know, you know? I need to know. I need to see the vapes. Holy shit, that beer is delicious. That beer is delicious beyond words. Before we get any further, I am going to check on the super chats. You can't stop me. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want you to stop me. And you couldn't anyway. Edwin, that's very gracious of you. Chug the beer, Nick. No, I'm not going to. I'll take a sip, though, Edwin, because I'm trying to savor this. Consider it savored. That was savored. Also celebrating 7 years vaping and cigarette free. Edwin. Hell yeah. 7 years cigarette free. Love it. I mean, I live for that. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, Edwin. Thank you, buddy. Seth, that's very gracious of you. What are your thoughts on the side piece mech? Here's the thing with the side piece mech. If we're talking about, is this a purge? Is this the purge side piece? Yeah. Don't like it. No, nothing against purge mods or anything like that. I've never been a big fan of purge mods. I have 2 purge mods that don't get really any use. One of them is a stacked series 18650 mech that gets 0 use these days. And then I have a twisted purge that's a twisty guy that's a single 18650. They're good mechs, you know, and I understand they have quite a loyal following. I've just never really gotten into purge mods. That's the dual 18650 banger, right? This mouse is dildos. It's a dual 18650 guy, yeah. Side piece slim. I had a purge side fire mech that I really disliked. It wasn't like a good side fire like this Immortal mods. It was really stiff. You had to really earn it. It would hit harder depending on like how hard you cranked it down, like how hard you could make that connection. It was kind of just a pain in the ass, and I just I need to stop using this. So that's my opinion. You want my opinion? I'll give you my honest opinion, my honest thoughts on the side piece. Ultimately, Seth, if you want it, dude, you should get one. If you want it, get one. My thoughts don't matter. I'll say Purge makes good, high quality mechs. High quality. No questions asked. High quality. Frank, very gracious of you, Frank. I am dedicated to doing at least one super chat every Thursday, even if it's just to say yo. Keep up the good work, Nick. Proud to be a cool kid. Frank, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You don't have to do a super chat every Thursday. I'm not going to stand in your way of doing a super chat every Thursday, but just know that I'll still give you a fuck yeah, yo, Frank Neal every single time. And then Zero. Hey, Zero. Hey, love you. You didn't say anything you didn't have to. There's a fist bump for you. Appreciate you, Zero. Appreciate you guys. Let's have why not have another sip of beer? Slam piece, side piece, slam piece, side piece. I am still a little bit revolting against UWell for the Caliburn debacles. What I would like to do right now, this will be an interesting retro vape, but let's do it. Alrighty, so what we're going to be retro vaping tonight, I dug out 2 things. I dug out a device and I dug out a topper. Just out of the gate, can anybody tell me what topper that is? Does anybody know? Just from looking, just from glancing, just from Stanton glancing at this, could you tell me what topper that is? I think it's been probably 2 to 3 years since we've tried this retro vape, since we've had this retro vape on the stream. I'm going to track down coils for it. Is it dual coil? Is it single coil? Oh, I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Find the charger for the Darwin. I do need to find the charger for the Darwin. What? Oh, what's that, Mallory Gates? Yeah, you got it. Mallory Gates got it, I think. 5 wrap, 3 millimeter. We're going in for some Duchess coils tonight. We had a drop recently. We had a drop 2 or the drop dead recently, and so I wanted to dig through and get out this tiny little banger of an RDA. I put it on top of a Inokin. I put it on top of an Nicotine Coolfire Z80. I kept this device around because I thought, oh, it's so cool. You know, single 18650, I'll use this. It's got soft suede, and it's still soft. The suede is still soft. So, Brendan Schweitzer, maybe you're correct. Maybe Mallory Gates is incorrect. Maybe you're correct. Drop Solo 1.5. It had a 2-piece top cap. Ugh. And then it had that super obnoxious drop deck that's not a good deck, that I don't know why anybody said it was a good deck. It's a bad deck. It's just a bad deck. Look how far over you have to crank that coil. Look at that. Look right there and tell me that that's reasonable. Like, yes, that's a good way to install coils. That's not a good way to install coils. It's a bad way to install coils. So what I'm going to try tonight, I think, is something I've never done on the drop, and we're going to install them from underneath. Underneath. I thought the Coolfires were cool. They weren't like going to get you any street cred or anything like that. You know, you're not going to impress anybody at the modders gallery, but I thought they were cool. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at those legs. You mean to tell me that's good? That, oh, yep, just put your legs in and then bend it 3 times, like in 90-degree angles. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Obviously, nothing ever against Brian, the Vapor Chronicles. He's one of the greatest people I've ever known. But this deck was dumb. And I like saying that now without repercussions from the drop people. Without the drop people showing up on my YouTube and yelling at me. Maybe if you knew how to fucking build... Oh, I just put away all the coils. Oh, good job, Nick. Good job. Yep. I set some aside. Can a .25 dual fuse Clapton hit 70 or 80 watts in an RDA with good airflow, or are they forever lower? Are they for lower wattage? With a .25 dual fused Clapton, I would probably be living at least in the 65 to 70 watt range. Maybe 60 to 65 watt range. Yeah, we're vaping like royalty tonight. This is the coil I'm going to put in here. It's a Duchess. You can't read it. Aliens, triples 27 gauge, 36 gauge. All kidney puncher nichrome 80. 5 wraps, 3 millimeter. 0.11 to 0.13, but we're only using it as a singular coil and not a dual coil. So I'm going to try to put this from underneath. I've heard people said that's the superior way to do it. So I'm going to try to bend my leads up and see if this could actually be a thing. Can we go in from the bottom? That's what she said. But can we? Maybe. Maybe. We might have to do some scooping, and then I might have to pull this screw out a little bit. I don't recall enjoying this RDA. I'm just going to say, I don't recall actually enjoying this RDA. Anybody have any thoughts on the drop solo? Is it your daily banger? All right. All right. All right. It's up through the bottom. It's much less twisting and turning for your leads. That's for damn sure. That's for damn hell ass sure. Maybe this was just never intended to be built the way that I built it. But up through the bottom kind of slaps. Kind of is easy. Kind of is hella easy. Yeah, tight. Tight, tight, tight. There we go. Boom. Maybe we'll lift that up a little bit. Maybe we'll clip our leads off of the top. much less twists and turns. Look, in fact, this coil even just, there's no bends in it really at all. It's just following the natural progression. Cherokee Vapors, you telling me you run a 5.5 Lumi braid in your drop solo? I recently had a cool dual series coil in the drop solo. That was a fun build. That seems impossible. That seems impossible. I'm going to lift it up a little bit, but for the most part, like, I think that's where it's going to stay. Let me test fit this fitment. Yep. All right. That's where we're going. It's good. Let's get a battery in here real quick. Pardon me, burp live. Oh, man. I hate it when it happens and I slide open my drawer and I don't see any batteries. I'm like, oh, great. That means that I have way too much vape stuff going right now if there isn't even a battery, like a single 18650 for me to use in this cool fire. Oh, I turned it off. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Let's turn it on. Hello, Anakin. Going to start this at 25 watts to glow it, but I mean, that install from the bottom, man, why didn't anybody tell me that like years ago? Years ago. Zizixlov, this is the Anakin Coolfire Z80 kit from way back in the day. I only kept the device because I liked it, and it had suede, like really soft suede that has stayed really soft. You just want to, you know, rub it a little bit in a less vulgar way, but you just want to rub it. Coolfire Z80. It's a nice little platform for some mouth to lung stuff. It's a nice little platform for some, maybe some single coil boop drippers like that. Let's see if we can get these to glow. Duchess. I'm going to turn them towards me. Sorry, it's easier that way. All right. Yeah, glowing right away. So easily done. Boom. Damn, Duchess. You're getting precision. That's precision. It's precision building. Let's see. We got 3 millimeters. So we got cotton bacon, which, look, they're not a sponsor of the podcast anymore. So I can just promote cotton bacon without having to have any sort of disclaimer like, oh, they're a sponsor of the podcast. Nope. I'm just back to regular consumer. I just like cotton bacon. This is how much cotton we're going to waste tonight. It's a bunch. Hashtag, oops, all cotton wasting. That's going to be my next week's vlog. Oops, all wasted cotton. I'm going to try not to waste as much cotton as you think I'm going to. Yeah, see, I'll be able to save most of this cotton. See, the joke's on you, though. I'm going to put this cotton back in the pack, and then I'm just going to throw this cotton away. Just going to throw it away. For every RDA that I build, I use this much cotton, but then I throw away an entire pack of cotton bacon just to even out the universe, you know? Just because someone has to be wasting cotton. I'll save this, I guess, for another single coil if I ever need to rewick the drop dead or the dead rabbit or the... What was this? The drop solo 1.5? See if I can do this backwards. Yeah, kind of. I can wick it poorly backwards. Can I wick it backwards and left-handed? Let's find out. Yep, I can. Oh, you want to see some GrimmGreen skills? That's what 14 years of vaping gets you. You can rewick backwards and left-handed. Boom. Done. And then the one thing I hate about this RDA is the airflow. The airflow is not great. The airflow comes in from not just in front of your coil, so you got airflow hitting your coil, but you have airflow going through the posts in the deck, at your coil, and that is where all of like the turbulence, sponginess comes from. All of the sponginess. Let's put... Why don't we just do some cherry cheesecake? This is Coil Turd's cherry cheesecake. See, I meant to have like lo-fi building beats right now. I just want you to know that was the intention. It didn't happen, but that's the intention. Oh, the Vapors. So not terrible to build. Actually really, really very easy to build if you don't go in through the top. If you go up through the bottom, so much better. I can smell that liquid. Delicious. The only good cherry on the market is Beecher's cherry cheesecake. That's it. Now, and it didn't even have a single option so that you could only run it with like just the front airflow. I wish he had put 2 other slots over here so that you could run it as dual airflow or single airflow. That would have been sicker than tits. Sicker than mamrays. All right. I'm going to turn the airflow down about that much. You see that? Just barely. Just a hair. Just, I think what they call in the industry a skosh. Just a skosh closed. Cheers, you guys. Drop solo. RDA Innokin Coolfire Z80. I think that's a pretty slick looking setup. It's not as cool as the Air, Soul Keeper combo. This is my ISO's too high. It's like a lot of washed outness. That looked very washed out. And I couldn't stand for that. My dad's a photographer, you know. I can't have a washed out picture. What up, Drop Solo? Not bad. Super easy to build. Super easy to wick. The airflow was lopsided. Vicky Benji, yes, you're 100% correct. The airflow was lopsided. Yep. Already. First thing. And that sounded much more like a whistle than the P22 whistle. Just for the record. That's definitely more whistly. Come on, that's definitely more whistly than the P22. Let's turn up some wattage here. If it's a 0.3, here we go. We're in the same situation. 0.3 single coil. Let's try 45 watts. Cheers. Uneven airflow for days. Listen, you can't knock the flavor. You can't. You can't knock the flavor on this. What you can knock is that whistle. That is a whistle. There's no way around that whistle. That's not a whistle, but the P22 is a whistle? Man, I'm confused. Maybe I don't know what a whistle is. Okay, well, the whistle went away. It was whistling. That was straight up whistling. Okay, it sounds like air. That's fine. Okay, Nick's wrong again about a whistle. I heard a little bit of a whistle. I'm going to turn the wattage up just a little bit, but here's my wish list for this dumb little RDA. The flavor rules. You can't touch this thing on flavor. It's just got good flavor. The airflow is awful. Terribly uneven. I wish, with literally all of my wishes, that they didn't try to do airflow from behind the posts. because it changes the resistance. And I don't know if this messes with anybody else, but uneven airflow is something I can't deal with. Like if I take a drag on an RDA, both sides need to feel even. Both sides need to feel even. This one side is just getting a shit ton of airflow, and the other side is spongy. It's turbulent. It's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. It's loud. You can't deny that that's loud. That's loud. The only redeeming factor of this RDA is it's easy to build if you do it from underneath, and the flavor is busting. Busting 100%. It's just loud. That crackle, though, Duchess, this crackle is making me want to keep using this RDA right now. Delightful. Damn. Okay. The crackle, which also, I'm not going to be able to show you this. Damn it. Let me try. My liquid bottle made a perfect, like, ring of liquid droplets across the top. Do you see that? Do you see the perfect ring of liquid droplets? I feel like that's a rarity. Is that not a rarity? Okay, maybe that's not a real rarity. But that is it's like Stonehenge of liquid. It's like the Great Pyramids of Giza, but a liquid. It's so mysterious. How did these concentric circles get here? So perfectly spaced out. The world may never know. Well, it's just coincidence, I guess. Sheer chance that happened. I forgot how good this cherry cheesecake flavor is. It's busting. I forgot how good the flavor is on this RDA. It is also busting. Thank you, Savasti. Thanks for everybody keeping it real on Twitch with the emojis. I like seeing them. They make me happy. Doesn't want my mouth to stop. Absolutely, Ern. Duchess is like, hey, keep going. Keep vaping that. Tell me that didn't look like Stonehenge. Droplet henge. Come on now. That was the Mayan calendar on my liquid bottle. That was the Mayan calendar on my liquid bubble. It's basically a double rainbow, right? Yeah, I agree with you, Flitz on you. That was mysterious. Oh, Beecher's here? Well, we're going to have the RDA for Vape and V2 for the very random liquid tasting when we taste some 7-year-old e-liquid. Should be real choice. But yeah, that's the retro vape. Look at this little guy. I would vape this literally right now. I mean, that's a dope setup. Coolfire Z80. That's cool. The drop solo on top. That's pretty cool. I wish the airflow was better. I wish you could just have front airflow and not the rear behind the thing's airflow. That's what I want. The cherry cheesecake from Beecher is next level. And I'm not saying that just because he's here. It's because I vaped a shit ton of it, and it's really good. And by shit ton, I mean one 120 ml bottle. And it's delicious. Retro vaping. And honestly, it's like... retro vaping, the drop solo was probably, what, 2017? Maybe 2016? I mean, yeah, that was technically, I mean, that was like 8 years ago. 2017 was 7 years ago. That's retro in my book. Sorry. Hashtag sorry not sorry. That is retro in my book. Let's go check in on the super chats before we get to any sort of news. Nope. Not enough time. Not enough time to watch the whole bumper. Fishy. Oh, fishy. Appreciate you. Yes, it's the ever elusive upside down super chat, but only because you deserve it. Hope you are kick-ass. If not, drink more beer. Still pissed I didn't. More seatbelt. Yeah, you should have more seatbelted Kent. Oh, it would have been so good. I like the inverted super chat of the Beast Fishy. Very, very appreciated. Next time, Fishy. Next time, we will more seatbelt the hell out of Kent. I like that that's still a joke. That's still hilarious to me. More seatbelt. Truckin' reviews. Hey, bro, how you been? I happen to be one of those drop people, and the drop RDA was second to the Dead Rabbit as the best RDA of all time. Does that make you mad because the recoil didn't make it? Just a question, not trolling. No, I don't care because I know that the recoil RDA is the best RDA of all time. That's not even a question to me. It's not even a question to me. I think the recoil does laps around the Dead Rabbit, laps around the drop. Doesn't even acknowledge the drop. Does laps around the drop while laughing at the drop. That deck is junk. Truckin' reviews, one more. Just because I get that vibe from the mod review you did on TVC and we talked about it on a show. Yeah, me and Brian, the Vapor Chronicles, were fine. We were buds before. We were buds through it. We were buds afterwards. He came up to me very, very shortly after that. There was a vape show. I did the drop RDA review, and I was like, it's fine. I don't really like it. I don't really like the deck. You would have thought I started fucking World War III. There was a legion of very loyal, rightfully so, very loyal, passionate drop enthusiasts that came all over to my YouTube and just harassed the ever-loving shit out of me in the comments. Like, harassed the ever-loving shit out of me in the comments. And I just went, whoa, that was weird. So I hit up Brian. I was like, everything okay? He's like, yeah, everything's okay. So did you see the drop video? He's like, yeah, I saw it. I said, okay. Well, a bunch of people just started going crazy and commenting all sorts of like horrible, toxic shit at me. He's like, really? Like, he was upset. He was bummed that people did that on his behalf. I talked to him about it at length in person. I'm like, it's just an RDA. I mean, at the end of the day, it's literally just an RDA. That's it. It's not going to save the world. It's not going to change the world. It's not going to change your flat tire when you get a flat tire because it's literally just an RDA. And at the end of the day, trucking reviews, it's all everybody's opinion. There is not an objectively better RDA. It's all everybody's opinion. I mean, sure, maybe there's some objective betters differences in the such as, but you can't say that this is objectively the best RDA. It's impossible. It's like saying objectively the best band. We're going to get the globe to agree on what is objectively the one best band? Of course not, because it's all personal preference. Appreciate you chucking reviews. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're good. I know I get you're all capsing me, and that's okay. The great Seamus, very gracious of you. This is for some Nick shots so we can finally get lime straubs out of rotation. Always a vibe with the Grimm army. Yeah. Listen, lime straubs, I hate to break it to you, Seamus, but lime straubs won't even be up in the very random liquid tasting today. Nope. We're going with only really old e-liquids. 7-year-old e-liquids. Bunch of fart smellers. You guys, 60% of you really like smelling farts. I'm just kidding. Of course I'm joking. Lo-fi for llamas. Someone needs a reminder of where to send their setups, and if you need lo-fi beats or build or vape, I have a channel for that. Dude, send Nick at GrimmGreen.com, lo-fi for llamas, hit me up. If you have lo-fi beats, I would love to use your lo-fi beats. 100% I would like to. That would be rad as hell. Lo-fi beats by lo-fi for llamas. I'm hella down. Hella down, lo-fi. Let's make this happen. GTT Windcamp. Nick, the authority on whistle airflow. I'm not an authority, really. But sometimes I just hear whistling, you know? That, or not, maybe not a whistle, but it's definitely like a tone. It's definitely like a sound, like an audible sort of unit, like a thing that you hear in the air vibrating. There's something going on there. It might not be a whistle. I'm not an authority on whistle airflow. I can tell you if it's turbulent. If I could tell you if it's spongy, I can tell you all sorts of things. But I can't tell you if it whistles or not. Sewer Rug! Very gracious of you, Sewer Rug. Yo, and salutations. What a great day. A fantastic vlog already happening, and all the frompy things are going what they do. Oh, wait, what? Fantastic vlog already happening, and all the frompy things are doing what they do. Oh, all the frompy things are doing what they do. Okay, it took me a second to get the end of that. That was my bad, Sewer Rug. Yo tendencies all over this place. I'm not even going to do it. Not even going to do it, Sewer Rug. This one time, it's not going to happen. Georgia Boy. Hey, Georgia Boy. Hey, Grimm, love you. Wish I could meet up with you tomorrow. Yeah, I can't. We can't meet up tomorrow. We can't meet up in next week either in Ohio. We just can't yet. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's literally just a matter of time before it happens, Georgia Boy. Hope you're good. Mallory Gates. The best vape gear is what keeps you from going back to smoking cigarettes. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm an anti-vape shamer. There was a phenomenon that went on. I mean, I guess it still kind of goes on, but it was really rampant throughout like 2016 was when people would vape shame people for having like, a China setup or something. And it's like, what do you mean? You don't have a melody box? You don't have a melody box and a, whatever RDA on top? You don't have a C-frame stab wood? Like, what? What the hell? We're not smoking cigarettes. Like, that's the point of this. We're not smoking cigarettes. I don't care what you use. I will never vape shame you. You could be here and not even vape. I don't even care. If you were like, I quit smoking with snus. Be like, sick. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Hashtag harm reduction all day long. The best vape gear is what keeps you from going back to smoking cigarettes. Mallory Gates, yes. Period. Very, very agree with that. Vaping is harm reduction. 100% I agree with that. Drop RDA still sucks. Still sucks. It will never not suck. It will always suck. I'm sorry. That's the beer talking. If the drop RDA is your favorite RDA, then it's the best RDA. If the drop RDA is not your favorite RDA, then it's not your favorite RDA. Then it's not the best RDA. I like that this is still a thing 7 years later. How long ago did he release that? 6 years ago? 7 years ago? 7 years ago. Still talking about the terrible drop deck. Vapor Chronicles isn't even in the game anymore. He's been gone for like 5 of those years. That RDA is not even for sale anymore. It hasn't been in years. Yeah, F vape gatekeeping. Yeah, F it. F it. And that's why I put a really high-end RTA on top of the Soul Keeper. I'm like, yeah, this really expensive high-end puzzle box from Atmazoo, it definitely needs to go on the $22 Soul Keeper half mech for sure. All right, guys, here's the thing. You know what we need to do now? Here's something we need to talk about. There's some things going on right now. And the first thing that I'm going to tell everybody to do is join CAHHH. Go join CAHHH. In fact, go over to the CAHHH YouTube and subscribe to the CAHHH YouTube and then watch this episode. Here, let's share it. I'm going to put it literally in the chat right now. This is a great video. This was the last stream that CAHHH did. They had Martin Cullip from the Taxpayers Protection Alliance on, and they were talking about the World Health Organization and what's coming up for COP10. Every year, the World Health Organization does the Conference of Parties, which is their tobacco control meeting summit. They do it every 2 years, and 2 years ago, they refused to talk about harm reduction, refused to talk about vaping, refused to talk about snus, refused to talk about heat not burn products, refused to talk about all of it. Basically tabled it and said, well, that's going to go on at the next COP. At COP 10, we'll talk about vaping. Well, COP 10's coming up, and word around the campfire is that World Health Organization is going to do some things. You know, did anybody, and I realize that there's no point in saying this anymore, but has anybody read George Orwell's 1984? Are you familiar with the term newspeak, where they just make up new words and get rid of certain terminologies that they don't like, and they change the meaning of words? So it's newspeak, you know? You don't say the old things, you say newspeak. World Health Organization. Now, this isn't official. This is purely based on like secondhand information. But what World Health Organization, I believe, is planning on doing at this COP10 is reclassifying smoke, reclassifying the word smoke to include vapor, to include steam, to include anything that is a particulate in the air. World Health Organization is now calling that smoke. So if we're vaping and exhaling vapor, no. According to the World Health Organization, this is smoking and we're exhaling smoke. You know, war is freedom. Freedom is slavery. War is peace. Everything's fucking backwards. Vapor is smoke. World Health Organization doesn't care about 400,000 deaths every single year from tobacco cigarette smoking. They go much more in-depth into it than I can possibly right now. But really, everyone, go join GAHHH. Subscribe to that YouTube. It is good. And they tackle a lot. Logan Exhales and Alex, they do a kick-ass stream over there, and it's good times. That's not even close to science. Not even close to basic science. Smoke and vapor are two completely different compounds made up of completely different things. Nope. World Health Organization is calling vapor smoke now. And what we're doing is smoking and not vaping. Sure, World Health Organization, sure. There you go. In fact, while we're ragging on the World Health Organization, let's rag on them just a little bit more. Did you know that... Oh, my fucking mouse is going to be the end of me. There's dust or something in here, and it's making me insane, and I can't move Matt Sinister around. Did you know, according to the World Health Organization, that you can find lead in e-cigarettes and vapes? Exposure to lead can bring long-term harm in adults, adolescents, and children. Did you know lead is found in e-cigarettes and vapes? Yep. The same stuff that make things work like batteries and ammunition. Let's read that again. The same stuff that make things work like batteries. Batteries. The lead in e-cigarettes that the World Health Organization is talking about is the batteries. This is a very, very misleading tweet. This is a very, very disinformation tweet because it's not completely inaccurate. They're right. Vape batteries do have lead in them, but the way that the World Health Organization is presenting this is that the viewer or the reader could believe that we're inhaling lead. Look at this and tell me that you don't think that they're trying to make people think that we're inhaling lead. We're not. We couldn't. We couldn't. You know? You couldn't vape lead. There's no lead anywhere in any vapes except in the battery. This would be like the World Health Organization put, did you know you can find lead in cell phones? And that every time long-term lead exposure can cause harm in humans? It's like, well, the lead's in the battery. The lead's in the battery. No one vapes the battery. It has very little to do with what goes in your mouth. It's the battery on the inside has lead. We're not inhaling lead. No vapor has ever inhaled lead. Not a thing. Not a thing. This is like a fabrication. They're trying to, fucking hell, imagine trying to worry people who smoke cigarettes that vaping could be bad for them. How the fuck do you sleep at night? How could you sleep at night doing that? Listen, I know you smoke cigarettes, but did you know that this has lead in the battery? It's disingenuous at best and evil at worst. I cannot stand it. The amount of disinformation we're going to see from the World Health Organization leading up to and including COP10 is going to be out of effing control. Out of effing control. So just buckle up. Buckle up. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Here's one thing I wanted to put out there. Oh, no, the Sinister Countdown stopped. Does that mean my 15 minutes are over? Well, hang on there, Sinister Countdown. I'm going to put this out there because if you're on Twitter, it's a pretty cool thing. Gardner over there on Twitter, he's encouraging everybody who's an old fart like me, an old fart like you, if you're an old fart vaping, post those selfies on Twitter and use the hashtag oldfartsvaping to try to help make vaping uncool to teens. You know, there's nothing that teens love more than doing the same thing that old farts are doing. We need to get the word out that vaping is for old farts. Old farts vaping. Old farts vaping. So if you're on Twitter, get over there, do that. Let me wrap this little news section up. There's been some things happening. There's been some things happening that I'm not 100% have a real grip on, but I want to read this. This is more important than the other thing I was going to do. I'm going to read to you now from Brpohjh, who is a tobacco researcher. He's been doing it his whole life. He's the professor, Louisville College of Public Health. I'm a professor of medicine at the University of Louisville. He's the endowed chair in tobacco harm reduction research, and I'm a member of the James Graham Brown Cancer Center at the University of Louisville. He says for the past 27 years, he's been involved in research and policy development regarding tobacco harm reduction. Tobacco harm reduction advocates acknowledge that there are millions of smokers who are unable or unwilling to quit, this, that, and the other. He's got a long list of qualifications. We should be listening to Brpohjh every chance that we get. Well, he writes here and says, there's been some, this isn't what he's saying. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. There's been some movement recently, what I understand. The House Oversight Committee is holding FDA to task, saying the FDA Center for Tobacco, this blog has long detailed the FDA Center for Tobacco Products' continuing campaign against vastly safer cigarette substitutes. Now, the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability, the chairman, James Comer, the Republican from Kentucky, I've never heard of James Comer, shout out to James Comer, has written FDA Commissioner Robert Califf demanding documentation and information regarding the Center for Tobacco Products activities to enable transparency and to ensure the CTP is performing required functions. In conjunction, the FDA must also clearly and accurately communicate information regarding the relative risk that products, including ENDS and smokeless products, pose or do not pose to the adult nicotine consumer product population. So this committee is basically forcing FDA to explain themselves and clearly and accurately communicate information regarding the relative risk of these products, the spectrum of harm. This is something that we've heard about ad nauseum. Spectrum of harm, spectrum of harm. Cigarettes are the most harmful. Snus and vaping are down at the least harmful, but nobody in the United States knows this. This committee is going to make sure that Califf and the FDA communicate this to the general public of the United States. They've been asked many, many other things other than just this. They've been asked about, What are the scientific processes at CTP? Why is this one e-cig appropriate for the protection of public health, but that same e-cig in like a different flavor is not appropriate for the protection of public health? Where are you drawing this line? How are you making these decisions? Don't you think the public deserves to know the continuum of risk, and that vaping and e-cigarettes and snus products, non-combustibles, are less harmful than burning and inhaling deadly cigarette smoke? Don't you think the public deserves to know that? Yes, I do. I'm thankful for the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability. This is a developing story. This is the only information that I have right now. But from what I understand, they have asked a lot of Robert Califf and the FDA. In fact, I have the full letter here as well, which we could easily sit here and read, but we're not going to. I'll put it in the description of this video. But it's really good. It's asking about PMTAs and the fatal flaw and the surprise switcheroo. There's been multiple lawsuits that have been going on against the FDA. There's been some big decisions recently. Vuse menthol gets to stay on the market because a judge said, how come? How come, FDA? How come a tobacco vape gets to be on the market but not this Vuse menthol pod? If this one's appropriate for the protection of health, why isn't this one? The only way that vaping is going to succeed in the United States, I believe, is lawsuits. Lawsuits, 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 lawsuits. Lawsuits, also maybe some more lawsuits. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for news and advocacy tonight. There's some stuff going on. Next week, we're going to watch a video that's a great video. And we're also going to talk about Nicorette next week, I think. I'm going to leave these in here for next week, just so we can kind of, I hate doom scrolling. I hate getting on Twitter every day and reading anti-vaping tweets. I hate watching people argue on Twitter. I hate that there's people on Twitter now who just, and this isn't exclusive to vaping or exclusive to Twitter, there's just people in the world who realize that when they say ridiculous, outlandish things, that they get a lot of interaction and a lot of likes and a lot of comments and things like this. And there's people's whose entire internet persona and entire internet process is predicated on this. I'm just going to say ridiculous, outrageous things because it's going to get me a lot of traction. It's going to get me a lot of views. It's going to get me a lot of controversy. So I don't necessarily know anymore who's saying shit just to get attention and who's saying shit to try to change people's minds, and who's saying, it's like you just get on Twitter. It's like, wow, this is just a big shit show. Everybody's yelling at everybody. Nobody's going to change their mind. You could sit and argue with someone on Twitter all day. No, they're not going to change their mind. Of course they're not. Nobody's minds have ever been changed on Twitter. But we just do it. We just keep doing it. It gets to me over and over and over again. It just gets to me. There's got to be a better way. We need to take the fight off of the internet. And I don't have any answers, but I want to do something. I'd like to do something. I can't just keep spinning my wheels. Just spinning my wheels. Every time I get on Twitter, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels because I just see people saying just purposefully outlandish shit. And maybe they do believe it and maybe they don't. But that doesn't matter anymore. Just that they're saying it for the clicks, for the traction, for the engagement. It's sickening. It's sickening. And I don't even know what to do about it anymore. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting about this. All I'm gonna say is this: it's perfectly okay to say I don't know. It's perfectly okay to say, you know what, I don't know enough about this subject to make a statement. Not everybody has to be an expert on everything. It's like every little news things that comes out, people are like, oh, I'm suddenly an expert on this. Oh, I'm suddenly an economist. It's okay to just say, actually, I don't know. I don't have enough information. I don't know enough about this topic to say something intelligent about it. I'm sorry, I just don't know. That's okay. We don't have to pretend to be an expert in literally everything. That thing that annoys me on the internet to no end. No end. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's do something more fun. What's this say? Birthdays? Is that what I'm reading correctly? Birthdays? Should I sing happy birthday to the happy birthday people? We're going streaking through the quad. Streaking through the quad. Maybe if I had a few more of these lemonade beers illicit, then we'd be streaking through the quad. But right now, we're just going to sing happy birthday. We're just going to sing happy birthday. I have 5 birthdays. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 birthdays here. I have 4 birthdays. Your son, Rory. All right. So Nolan's son, Rory. I'm going to put Rory on here. We're singing Rory happy birthday for sure. It's not my birthday yet. It's not my birthday just yet. April 6th is my birthday, and we're going to be here streaming. I don't know if that's next week or the week after. 30th. Let's see. March. Next week. Next week is my vlog stream. I'm going to stream. It's me and Beecher and Jennifer Berger Coleman's birthday all on the same day. That's crazy. Next week is my birthday. We're going to have a birthday stream. If there's any other birthdays, speak now or forever hold your peace. Talon? Can I call you Talon? Can I call you Talon? Because I'm going to call you Talon. It's your birthday in 2 weeks' time, Swamp Thing? Don't worry, we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. Let's sing happy birthday to everybody else that has a birthday today or recently. All right. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday, dear Rocco. Also, Justin. Also, Derek. Go Titans. Also, a Jukebox Romeo. Also Rory, also Talon, and finally, March 16th, Victor. Ooh, also Swazzy. Skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room. Hell yeah. Skip around the room, you guys. Happy fucking birthday. I hope you had a good one. Hope you had a great birthday. Hope you skipped around the room. Skip. If you're not skipping, skip away. Mary? All right. I got to write that down next week. Mary's dad is next week. You don't think I'm writing that down? I am. You didn't believe me. And I am. One real quick update is this. Here, let's jump down to the desk here. Nope. Now we're going to jump down to the desk here. This monstrosity, still not out. Still not out. I tried everything. I posted this on Instagram for anybody that's not in the know. I was going to use this mech mod, with the Twisted Messes. I thought, that's going to be so sick. I threw an 18650 in there. Didn't fire. So I went, oh, okay, that sucks. Must not be making a connection. Something's going on there. Unscrewed the top. Started to pull the battery out. It got stuck like halfway. Completely stuck halfway. And what had happened was there was a little tear in the battery wrap, like up towards the top. And it just peeled right off inside there. Peeled off. So I went, oh, okay, that sucks. So I was able to push it back down, which I can't do now, but I pushed it all the way back down, and then I put the switch, because the switch comes all the way out. I put the switch on a screwdriver, and I was like, okay, one big motion right out. Nope. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get it out. Gave it a few tries, a few good college tries. Couldn't get it out. Posted it on Instagram. I tried literally every suggestion. except for heating it up. I felt like that would be the worst suggestion. The worst idea is to heat it up. I tried putting it in the freezer. I tried dripping some e-liquid in there. I've tried putting rubber gloves on and like a mouse pad and pliers. I may never be able to use this MMK ever again, and now I don't know what to do with it. It's not like I can just take this to Best Buy and go, hey, I got a battery stuck in a mech mod. Will you still recycle this for me? They won't know what to do with it. No one will know what to do with it, and I don't want to cause some sort of like, no, the bottom doesn't disassemble. Beecher, it's the MMK from Vape Workstot in Indonesia, and it's the magnet button. So right now there's a magnet stuck to the bottom of my battery and a magnet stuck here, which gives you the fake, spring action. If I were to dump this out, the button would just fall out. It's not threaded on the bottom. It's just on a hard stop. I left it in the freezer, tried to pull it. Like, I've literally tried everything. PB Blaster? PB Blaster. Don't even know what that means, Beecher Howard. Rubber bands? I mean, I'll give it a shot. Brute force, vice grip with a towel on it, and brute force on the other side of it. Listen, if you want to come over and try to vent some batteries with me, we could do this. I just don't want to break the battery, and I don't want to destroy anything, and I don't want venting batteries inside of tubes. That's the first time I've ever been like a little bit scared of a mech mod. Like, maybe I'll just leave that over there for now. How to safely destroy the cell. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to ask Battery Mooch to see if I can do anything. For the battery or just in general? Like as a salad dressing flits on you? Or like as a put it on your burger? Just kidding. Just kidding, flits on you. Gun oil? Gun oil? I don't even own a gun, let alone enough guns to necessitate owning gun oil. I'm just kidding. That was a Wayne's World line. Don't have any gun oil. I'm sure I could get some. Step 2, put the mod on the edge of the table. Same. I get anxiety looking at it too, especially knowing, like, you can see the very tip of the battery wrap poking out still. It will not even budge. It will not even a little bit. Not even but a little bit. And what I picture myself is like, okay, I'll get like a big screwdriver that has the most surface area, right? Maybe hammer. Here's what I picture happening. Explosion. That's all I picture happening. It's like, oh, boom, explosion. Now I'm, my face is melted off. All because I got a battery stuck inside of a mech mod. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. A gun rack. A gun rack. What am I going to do with a gun rack? What am I going to do? Let's keep moving in this vlog stream here, you guys. We've done news. It's almost time for a contest, but first, there's something over here that looks like... I can't believe I forgot to get a trash bag, too. Hang on. Do I have my new Be Right Back bumper? Okay, hang on. I'm going to play you my Be Right Back bumper. I'm going to go grab a trash bag. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to grab a trash bag. All right, let's open some mail. I have actually a pretty healthy amount of mail tonight. I don't understand why my up close works. Does this work?
The FDA.
Yeah, that seems to work. I don't know why my Be Right Back screen won't work. That's dumb. I need to get this to work. I spent like at least 20 minutes today trying to get this to work. It's like, oh, my new I'll be right back screen. Yeah, BRB screen 2023. Go. Because I've been here the whole time. All right, let's open some mail. The first box is an Amazon package, and I have not ordered from Amazon in at least 3 to 4 days, which is a good thing. That's like a record for me. Amazon has become entirely way too convenient. Oh, what do I need? I'll just get it on Amazon. Oh, it'll be here tomorrow? I'll just get it on Amazon. What? 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 Where did this come from? Says Nick Green. If anybody knows where this came from, please tell me. Hang on. This is the last thing I was expecting to see when I opened up this. This is the last thing. I would have been less surprised if like my dead childhood pet jumped out of that Amazon box. It's Caviar? What's happening right now? Black seaweed pearls, caviar style black seaweed pearls. Caviar? Someone had to have sent this to me. I want names. I want answers. Who sent me fake caviar? I can't even think of who would want to send me fake caviar. Should we try it? We should try it, right? Well, when a mommy Amazon and a daddy Amazon really love each other. Sifu, is this real? Have you had this? It's just a jar. Caviar. Black seaweed pearls, caviar style, since 1921. Imported from Denmark. Caviar. Sewer rug? Was this a California King DJ mattress? Oh, Mike T. That actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Somehow, hang on. Can I ask my wife real quick? Okay, well, you'll be happy to know that my wife looked just as confused as I did. I think we should eat this. Should I get a cracker? Should I put this on a cracker or something? Caviar. Here's the thing. Is there anybody in the chat who has had caviar, who's like eaten caviar? I used to, when my parents were bougie for a second, at least my dad was bougie for a second, and we used to have, I used to love like a cracker, like a sourdough cracker with cream cheese and caviar on it. Dude, it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna get some crackers. Hang on. We're gonna eat this caviar. Tonight, I'm going to be trying this Caviar on Milton's organic crackers. It's like caviar. It's tasty on sushi. Did this come from Delia's hair? Caviar made from seaweed, Frankenmeiser, yeah. It's got a caviar-ish texture. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute my microphone though, so nobody has to listen to me chew. Cheers. Here, let's get a good up close look at this caviar. Oops. Not just yet. Got crumbs all over my desk, damn it. Caviar. Seaweed caviar. Going in the gullet. Forgot to mute myself. Pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm going to have a little bit more. Pretty good. I feel like with some cream cheese, or some capers or something, it could be legit. You can't quite bite them like a caviar egg. You can bite and they like pop open and like goo in the inside. And there's no such poppings in this. It feels dense like a gummy. It feels like a gummy seaweed. No, it's not crunchy. It feels gummy. It has a caviar-ish texture. They don't burst though. Yeah, they don't burst. Yeah, it's kind of like little tiny little bubble teas. Like tiny little ones. No, Casey was more confused than I was when I brought it in and showed her. I'm going to bring this out there. Let's see if she wants to have one. Oh, ooh, can I use my Be Right Back screen? Where'd it go? Let's open some more mail. We had a nice little caviar detour, some snack time. That's fine. I better wash it down with the rest of this lemonade beer. God, it's so good. It's so good. Caviar. Is this? Do we track down who sent that? Was it one of you? Was it one of you? I think it was one of you. Sewer rug? That sounds like a DJ Mattress move. Well, this was an inevitability. We saw this coming from a mile away, didn't we? Vaporesso Cross 3 Nano. We're going to open the multicolored one. The Vaporesso Cross 3 Mini, I think, is one of my favorite pods of all time. Hands down. I love it. I think the new Vaporesso coil heads, which I'm about to do a super in-depth review on all of the Vaporesso coil heads. The Cross 3 coil heads are, I think, some of the best in the industry, just ever of all time. I don't generally love these square boxy style batteries. I don't gravitate towards them, but this color, that blue and orange, is sick. Come on. Stop it. That's cool. That is cool. It's shorter and squattier than a Caliburn. Caliburn, I wish I had any Caliburns right now. It's wider. It's substantially wider and shorter. Here, we can just put a working Cross 3 pod in here right now, mother trucker. We got a green battery. We got adjustable airflow. You closed? Nope, you're open. Bitchin'. Little light on the front. Hang on. Finicky airflow, but that's because it's full open right now. If I close it down halfway, let it wash over me. Close it down even more. There we go. Is the air horn too loud? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, the air horn, is it better now? It comes through the same channel as some other things, so I'm sorry if that got a little bit out of hand there. All right, Cross 3 Nano. I just like this color. That's a sick color. I like the blue and orange. That just looks rad. Cross 3, baby. So good. Okay. Now this is what I have truly been looking forward to. I saw this package arrive on Tuesday, and I went, nope, I can wait. I can wait until Thursday to open that. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. 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 We're going to shout out Bicycle Bob, Denver, Colorado. Bicycle Bob, shout out to you. Secondly, we're going to shout out Eric from Deep Cuts. The pod liquids have arrived. The pod liquids have arrived. I realized I go through about 2 bottles a month. 2.5 bottles a month. 2 bottles a month. Is it that long? It's about 2 bottles a month because I use it in every single pod ever that I review. It's in everything mouth to lung. And I was down to, literally, look at this. Ready? Nothing. I was coasting on fumes, baby. Fumes. And now I just squirted e-liquid like all over my desk. That's fine. Coasting on fumes. And now I got 4 fresh bottles of the only mouth-to-lung liquid I may ever vape for the rest of my life. It's the Deep Cuts Guava Jelly. It's what's in this cross right now. It's holy crap. Yeah, it didn't work out so well. Yeah, Bicycle Bob. Where'd my Bicycle Bob sticker go? Ah. What the hell? Oh. I threw it in the trash by accident. That wasn't, yeah, hashtag Bicycle Bob. In Denver, Colorado. Tattoo. It's a tattoo artist. I think Eric follows this dude. He sends me some Bicycle Bob stuff every now and again. I go through 7 a week because of the crappy 10 mil max limit here. Face red droopy eyes. 7 bottles of liquid a week? That's crazy. Guava jelly. I like freely vaping guava jelly. I was like rationing it a little bit. I filled up the Smock Novo 2C with the last of it for the review, and this was all I had left was this little bit, and I regret. I was like, why did I put this in the Novo 2C? Why did I put that in the Novo 2C? Now, I don't even care. I'll just vape it because I know there's plenty more where that came from. Well, at least 4 bottles where that came from. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Vinyl. Thank you, Vinny. This, oh, never mind. This isn't a mail. This is a squonk pen. That's a squonk pen. For anybody that didn't catch the stream last week, our old buddy, Twisted Messes, Kent Hill, he's releasing a new RDA, and I'm literally not allowed to say anything about it other than it is a new RDA. I have one here that I'm going to start building on and fiddling on and vaping with. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about Kent's new RDA. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too little. I don't want, I don't want Kent getting mad at me. I'm not going to say it whistles, that's for sure. And then she told me that she's out tonight to 10. Oh. 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 I get stuff late and then I end up reviewing it late. I've already seen reviews for this out. It's the Hastur AIO from Cthulhu. It comes with an 850 Boro, an 850 RBA for the inside. I know nothing about this other than I've seen reviews for it already. Look at you, AIO box mod. You feel like the Pulse and a billet box got together and had some children. It is. It's like it almost feels like a clone billet box if it wasn't a completely different size. The button really high. High button, smoky windows. All right. All right, Hastur AIO. I still have a Pulse Mini that I have not even opened. I have a brand new in the box Pulse Mini that I didn't even open. I didn't open it. Not for lack of interest, just I didn't have time. Hastur AIOs. What other colors did I get? Orange, black, and blue. I might go for that orange one. I'm on an orange kick lately. Yep. There's your little Boro tank. Here, you want to do Boro tank for the Hastur AIO. Assuming there's going to be a little RBA in here. Come on. Yeah. Let's look. There's the tag. Oh, yeah. 2 posts. Fins. It's got like wings on it. The posts have wings. Airflow, I'm assuming, through the middle. It's a tunnel style wicking, just like some Monarchy Poland stuff. 2-piece chimney. It's got a little swoopy bell cap on it there. Sure. Interesting. All right, Hastur. What is this? The 850 RBA? It's exactly like the high-end trivia that Kent and I had last week. The 850 RBA or the 908 RBA? I just haven't been on a Boro kick lately. It's like, when was that, my big Boro kick? 2020, I think. 2019 maybe was when I started my really big Boro kick. And I just went and bought everything I possibly could. I just went online and like shopped at Mizzou, shopped at Monarchy, like bought a bunch of shit because I was all pumped on billet box stuff. Got so much billet box stuff, and then I lost interest a little bit. I started using RDAs again. All right, what do we got here from UL? Iron Fist. The legend. Oh my God. Wait, hang on. This isn't just the Iron Fist. This, my friends, is the first Cali burn of 2023. Oh my Christ. Are you serious? I like when they seal the plastic on it like it's just glued to it. The Caliburn Iron Fist. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this sound a little bit more exciting than it is because it is a Caliburn. Another Caliburn with, wait, let me guess, a pod that doesn't fit anything else and coil heads that don't fit anything else. All right. It has a removable coil head. Here, let's go to the down low. It's got a removable coil head on the inside. Boop, that's clearly a removable coil head. We're juice filling it on the side. All right. Pod's magnetic. Goes in this little sidecar B. Just like that. Oops, QR code. Go away. That's it. That's the Caliburn Iron Fist. Heavily branded Iron Fist. There's a black one. And a red one as well. Iron Fist. Why? Why, Caliburn? Why, UL? Why? Why? Just tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Another Cocoa. And it's not just another Cocoa. It is a Cocoa for the GK2 pods. So these are compatible with the Tenant, with the G2 and the GK2. But they call this the GK2 Vision pod system. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because it's clear. And there's all sorts of, lights probably on it. What did I open? All right, the soft pink one, pastel pink. Sold. Yep. The Cocoa Vision. Vision means clear, like you can see through it, like this. The Cocoa Vision. Listen, this could be great. I don't hate these pods. They're just the leakiest of all of the Caliburn pods. They're just the leakiest. In fact, where did that one go? I have one right here. That's empty. Oh, yeah, lights up, vibrates. It's time to crack a brand new bottle of Deep Cuts guava jelly. Oh, beautiful, Clark, beautiful. Let's fill up this G2K pod. You saw that. It lit up like a Christmas tree when I jammed this pod in there. Ready? Focus, focus, focus. Ha! I think it does it on both sides too. Ha! No, only one side. Ready? Let's do it one more time. Yeah! Yeah! Vibrating as well. There's vibrations that happen. Look. The G2K pods are pretty good. Pretty good. I was hoping that we would get 2 new Caliburns in the first quarter of 2023. That's what I was really like, come on, UL, don't let me down. We need more Caliburns. Caliburn G2 coil, Caliburn G pods, the Iron Fist, and the Caliburn GK2 Vision. The matte black with the green on the Iron Fist looks pretty sick. Oh, it uses the G2 coils. Okay. It uses the UN2, G2, and G coils in this little guy. Or not in that little guy, in this little guy. In the Iron Fist. Iron Fist. It sounds like a, you know, a cheap superhero. You know, it's like, it's not Marvel or DC, and it's like, it's, you know, it's like a movie studio that's struggling, and they're like, well, we could do our own superhero movie. I don't know, what do we call it? Iron Fist? Okay. Okay, Coco. Okay. Beecher Howard. Is there a Beecher Howard here who sent me mail? Is there a Beecher Howard here who sent me mail? Oh my gosh. Oh, Beecher Howard coming in clutch with that Indonesian care package. We got Bonobo Apple Tea. 3 milligram Bonobo Apple Tea from Indonesia. Sick. That's sick. Here, let's just go to this. Sick. Grappy. Looks it's definitely something I'm going to be into. Grape apple. No idea. Can't pronounce it, but that's a thing. A bottle of Super Lunar Sweet Mango for the win. Oh, this is the Legal Mods green kit. So I have the gold kit and the green kit, so that way I can put my Legal Mods on my Grimm Army Toot Life Hexome, and it'll be green matchy-matchy. Sick. Sick. Oh, this is the one that's for... No. Oh! Hey now. Hey now. Look at that. We got a stainless legal. Dude, how did we manage to get 3 legal RDAs? This is a chromed out stainless black. Whoops, everything's fallen over. Black beauty ring. The chromed out legal looks kind of sick with it. Dang. I had no idea. It even comes with coils? All right, chromed out legal. I don't know if that's for Beecher, or I don't know if that's for Kent or not. I think Jundi said he was sending them directly to Kent. So I might keep that legal RDA. This, I have no idea. God, I want to vape this. I don't even know what flavor it is. Protein? Does that say protein on it? PGVG. Oh, I have no idea. All right. Well, next week, not this week, but next week. Oh my God. This one, -2. Holy shit. Look at this liquid. Look at that. -2. Indonesia, they really jam on some Culotta iced out liquids. Dingen level 100. -2 degrees, -2. I'm guessing that this is just maybe 70-30 PGVG, and then the rest is just WS23. Like, there's no flavoring. This is icicles. This is icicles. -2. Super frosty energy drink. That's going to give me a headache. There's just no way around it. That has to give me a headache. I kind of want to knuckle this. No, we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to do that. We're getting too ahead of ourselves. Too ahead of ourselves. The time is right. We will taste those, and not a moment sooner. I can do a chrome green and a matte black green. Sick. It's hand cream? Is that really what it is? Is hand cream? Dude, this is the most random shit. Easily the most random shit. I'm honestly excited about all of it. You know, I really, really, really want to knuckle this -2 just to see how mentholated it's going to be. And it's a 3 milligram, which means like they're like, lung this. Super frosty energy drink. Yeah, I feel yeah, Rick Mahoney, spot on. Rick Mahoney's spot on right here. Dedicated device to it because there's no getting that out. I'm going to have to dedicate an RDA to this. Black sticky rice flavor? Really? Should have learned Indonesian. Okay, that's rad. Okay, that's rad. Black sticky rice. I don't even know what black sticky rice is supposed to taste like. What is black sticky rice supposed to taste like? This is the way. Okay, let's knuckle the -2. Let's knuckle the -2 real quick. I want to knuckle the -2, and I kind of want to knuckle the sticky rice. But then that's gonna sway my opinion for the... No, I'm not going to do the sticky rice. I just want to do the -2. Put it in a pod? I mean, I guess I could put it in a pod. If I had like a restricted direct lung pod, I would. Oh, man. Let's shake this up real quick. Frosty Nux. Frosty Fromps. Oh, my God. That is Supbois. It's almost giving me a cold headache just from the knuckle. My tongue feels numb. I don't think I have a mod pod I could put this in. Like a restricted lung guy. Where I could put this in. I got a Vinci 3, but I'd have to rinse out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some of this real quickly into an empty Pasito mini pod because it can do like a restricted lung. It can do a restricted lung. So airflow open. Airflow open. Okay, there it goes. Hang on, there's still some some guava left in this. Well, I can already feel that menthol. No, this was a bad idea. It's just mixed with guava jelly now. Okay, this is not working. I just wasted liquid in here. Banaka. Matthew, Banaka. Spot on. Banaka. That is Banaka. It's like minty Banaka. Holy crap. That is obscenely iced out. Obscenely iced out. The underlying flavor, super frosty energy drink, it's kind of nice. It kind of is a little bit monstery, a little bit Red Bully, Super crazy sweet, super crazy mentholated. Oh, wow. Wow. See you later on, Mike T. You don't get to watch me turn into an actual icicle. Oil can. Oil can. Just kidding. Whoa. Whoa. Ugh. That's -2. Doesn't mess around. That is no messing around right there. I appreciate you, Phil. I can sense your presence. All right, we got a couple more packages here. I don't know why I close my knife every time. Right? Whoa, what? What is this? Oh, shit, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, my vapes. Yeah, I got it's the blue and the gold Blaze. Blue and the gold Blaze Solo RTAs. I mostly asked for these for patrons. I mostly asked for those for patrons, for giveaways, for boosh boxes for patrons. That's 100%ly why I asked for them. That's 100%ly why I asked for them. See, I put away my knife already, didn't I? Yep. I closed it and put it back in the drawer. Mr. Freeze, cool party. Nice to meet you. All right, everyone, chill. He had the Bat credit card in that movie. Does anyone remember that? George Clooney's Batman had the Bat card, the Bat credit card, and he make a never leave home without it joke. The Bat credit card. Apart from Mr. Freeze, apart from like the Main Street Electrical Parade on ice, he had a Bat credit card. I need some menthol for that statement. Bat credit card? Get out of here. That's craziness. Shit, what time is it? 6:30? Okay. What? Aspire? Aspire? I haven't received a product from Aspire in probably close to 5 years now. Like from Aspire. Wow, holy shit. The Atlantis GT. A modern reinvention of the Atlantis sub-tank. Unbelievable. Atlantis SE coils, 0.18. That's what you get. 4 mil capacity. There's a 0.3 and a 0.18 coil. Look, that's kind of cool. This was the first sub-ohm tank. The Atlantis was the first sub-ohm tank. Aspire did it before everybody. They were the first. The first sub-tank. So, I'm going to waste more time and take a quick look at this thing. I think that's kind of cool. I remember how, monumental the first Aspire Atlantis tank felt. Not felt like in your hand, but just like when it was released. It was like, oh, shit, this is kind of a game changer. All right, well, the first thing I'm going to say is that I don't like the design of this literally at all. Okay. I think I remember the original Atlantis having more airflow. Wow. Old school design. Screwing the coil head into the base. Inikin's or Aspire's taking it way back. Oh no, it's not threaded. It's press fit and it's gigantic. I wonder if this one has different airflow on it. Yeah, this one has to. Right? This is the 0.18. That was the 0.3. Oh, it is screwed in. Never mind. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm just saying things that don't make any sense. It's not. They're not screwed in. They push in through the bottom. There's like a little ring thing. I wish I could use it without the ring thing. Yep, I'm already in over my head. I shouldn't have taken this apart. I'm already in over my head, damn it. Does it really go? Oh, it goes like that. Okay, okay. So it goes like that. And then like this. Nope, I'm wrong. All right. I'm new here. Hi. Hey, everybody. It's Nick. It's GrimmGreen back here today. This is my first vape I've ever had. Well, I already don't like this. I'm going to put this to the side because it's frustrating me beyond words that I can't get that coil head in there. So, Aspire, Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. We will get through this. If I don't destroy that Atlantis tank, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I have nothing to drink. I don't know where my water bottle is. I have no beer. I have nothing to hydrate with. What are you going to do? You know? Not hydrate. That's what we're going to do. Let me check in on the super chats, and then we're going to get to this very random liquid tasting where you guys are going to have to vote on which 7-year-old liquid should I vape tonight? It's so frustrating that this won't go in. I can clearly see there, for some reason, Aspire on this sub-tank. It's a sub-tank. It's not the peak of technology. For some reason, they use this really bizarre tab locking system for the base. Kind of makes no sense. The airflow comes off the bottom because the base that I'm pushing the coil head into, this little ring, has airflows cut on it. So I'm going to line up those airflows with the airflow of the coil, and then I'm going to try to line up those airflows with the exterior airflows. And that just won't fucking go in. There's not like a spot. Yeah, there. Just like that. Now, this coil head should go in here, and then it should just... That is not my favorite thing. In fact, none of this so far is my favorite thing. This airflow rotates on a ball bearing, which means it's crunchy. It's just fucking crunchy. Oh, no, I can't get the airflow ring back on. That's because it can only go on one way. There's tiny little tabs that need to be lined up. And it's crunchy. There's a ball bearing out here that holds the airflow ring on. What year is this? Ball bearings? That's a weird flex, Aspire. Really weird. How do we make our tank worse? Ball bearings? Sorry, I shouldn't be ragging on this. This is the first Aspire product I've got in literally years. I'm not going to scare them away. But seriously, like, what the hell? Nope, still not on correctly. Oh, that airflow feels terrible. Okay, now get this back in. Okay. I assembled the tank. Not even going to vape it. After all that, not even going to vape it. I'm just going to Serenity now myself back into the box, and we're just going to move on. That Atlantis GT, like, immediately unimpressed with it. Ball bearings is a Typhon thing. I'm assuming that the difference between Typhon and Aspire, like maybe the Typhon ball bearings are like, you know, nice ball bearings and have a good resistance to them and don't feel like just metal on metal, everything's crunching, like everything's crunching. You were an Aspire fanboy, you like that? Maybe it's the logo, Josh. Look, logos go a long way. The logo goes a long way. All right. Well, damn. This was a really good little vape mail there. Apart from a frustrating Aspire, we got a Slick Cross 3. I got some Blaze Solos to give away. Hashtag yo-yoy. We got a Cthulhu AIO. Sorry, the Hass Tour AIO from Cthulhu Mods. And their RBA, and some new UL stuff, and some Indonesian liquids, and another illegal RDA. It's so sick. I immediately, like, I want to give this away to somebody. Maybe next week. Because we're going to do a contest. Yeah, it's right here. This is where the contest is supposed to happen before we get to a very random liquid tasting. Does everybody want to do a contest? This is going to be a difficult contest. In fact, there might not even be a winner to tonight's contest, you know? Let me get over to contest@GrimmGreen.com. All right. You're going to be emailing, okay? Emailing. contest@GrimmGreen.com. Ash, did I send you a package, Ashley? Did I not send Ashley a package? I'm pretty sure I sent Ashley a package. I think I did. I'm terrified right now, but you're going to send an email. Okay, you're going to send an email to contest@GrimmGreen.com. Contest@GrimmGreen.com. This is trivia. This is trivia. This is going to be a difficult trivia question. This is a Grimm Green related trivia question. Do you want to know what you're winning? Well, my friends, you're going to win a brand new in the box stainless steel Type 2 RTA. I can prove it. The Just Try It drip tip alone is kind of worth the price of admission here. Spare glass, spare chimney, Type 2 RTA. You'll be able to put that brand new Type 2 RTA on this, the SX Mini SL Class V2. Unopened SX Mini V Class. Let me get this out, show it to you. It was a beautiful device. Beautiful. That is beautiful, Clark. So get those email and fingers ready, because an SX Mini SL Class V2 and a stainless steel Type 2 RTA are on the line, and all you have to do is answer one really simple trivia question. The first correct answer that I see land in my inbox, congratulations. The answer needs to be your subject, okay? The answer needs to be your subject. Contest@GrimmGreen.com. The answer needs to be your subject. Is everybody ready? Unopened opens it. That's just how I roll. This is a trivia question for like long-term viewers of this YouTube channel. If you've been here for, let's say, 10 years, maybe a little bit longer than that, maybe 13 years, you might be able to answer this question. But once upon a time, YouTube didn't care about music. There was no copyright strikes, there was no DMCA shit, there was no anything. I would just pick bands that I liked and use their music as like my GrimmGreen intro music. I used Anthrax, I've used multiple bands at the gates, but there was one specific band that was my intro music for a while. And if you know the answer to in the summer of 2010, what band was my review intro music? In summer of 2010, what band or who? I should have written what band. What band was my review intro music? In the summer of 2010, who was my review intro music? People are scrambling to YouTube right now, going through videos after videos in the timeline. Hanson? No. We're going to email those answers to contest@grimmgreen.com. This is for an SX Mini SL Class V2 and a Type 2 RTA in stainless steel, brand new, unopened, except for the time that I opened it on this stream. Okay? So, one last time with the question here. I'm going to go check and see if any answers have arrived. A few answers have arrived, and so far, it's not guar. It's not guar, it's not clutch, it's not clutch, it's not guar, it's not guar, it's not guar, it's not guar, it's not Frompy and the Fromp Cats. Hashtag fromp, 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 fromp. It's not guar, it's not guar, it's not Hanson, it's not guar or Kiss, it's not guar, it's not Metallica, it's not Paramore, it's not guar, it's not NoFX, it's not In Flames, it's not Linkin Park, it's not Metallica. It's not Slipknot, it's not Metallica, it's not the Cancer Bats. So far, nobody's correct. Everybody's just naming my favorite bands. Ooh, Way to the Tide, that was a good guess, but incorrect. Incorrect, Way to the Tide, incorrect. It's not Clutch, it's not Guar, it's not Way to the Tide, it's not MXPX, Death Cab for Cutie, nope. Guar, Caius, Clutch, Slayer, Clutch, Way to the Tide. Shit, I got here around 2016, that's okay, Josh. Anthrax, Aqua, Barbie Girl. Really, Tim? Really, Tim? Not Brother, Barbara. Not Aplek. Not Death Cab, not Trivium, not Fu Manchu. See, this is one that maybe nobody's going to get. Not Clutch, not Green Day, not Gore, not CKY, not Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. Old Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, yeah. Solid band, though. Pink, it's not Rainbow, it's not Avenged Sevenfold, it's not Anthrax, not Angel Vivaldi, not Anthrax, not Ministry, not the Swamp Donkey, not the Swamp Donkeys, not Kitty, not Helmet, not Helicopters, not Corrosion of Conformity, not MXPX, not Pantera, nope, no Misfits, no Tool, nope. Anthrax, Ministry, nope. No Metallica, nope. No 3 Days Grace. Offspring, Tool, Nickelback, At the Gates. Offspring, DJ Mattress. It was not DJ Mattress. It was not Petra. It was not At the Gates. It was not Clutch. It was not Kraftwerk. It was not Swamp Donkey. Sorry, Ghost. Mike, it's okay. You've only been here a year. That's okay. 2010 music. Metallica. Chris. It's not MXPX, it's not Metallica, it's not Bad Religion. Here's the thing, maybe nobody's gonna get this. It wasn't Dio. Also, Chris, why are you watching the book? Iron Maiden, nope. You give up, Swamp Thing? Then you're the winner! No, I'm just kidding. Not AC/DC, not Tool, not Pennywise, Chevelle, DRI, Josie and the Pussycats, Jamiroquai, The Uplifted, Butthole Surfers, Metallica, Death Cab for Cutie, Uplifted, no, sorry, Chris, one more time. You don't even vape. Not Sublime, not Nirvana, not Angel Vivaldi, not Blink-182. I think we've been through all the bands. I think we're coming back around now. Nope, not Nirvana. No, maybe nobody's going to get this. In Flames, I apologize, it's not In Flames. It's not Zayo. I actually never used In Flames. I did use Anthrax. I did use Rainbow. I did use At the Gates. Anvil? Nope. Nope. Gojira? Nope. Striper? Nope. Could have used Striper. Zayo? No, didn't use Zayo. Queens of the Stone Age, Death Cab for Cutie, Fall of Troy, the Crab People soundtrack? Nope, not Hall & Oates. Not Kane the Band. Nobody's winning this trivia. This trivia question was too difficult. This was too difficult of a trivia question. Not Hall & Oates. Not Guns N' Roses. Not Black Dahlia Murder. Primus, Blink-182, Megadeth. Nope. Nope. Alpaca. Nope. Danzig. Nope. CCR. No. Ministry. No. Deftones. No. Only by Anthrax was the song that I used before this song, before this band. I just need the band. I'm just going to wait till everybody gives up. Rainbow? No. Although I did use them, I did not use them during this time. Uplifted, not the Uplifted. No matter how many times that you email me. Wasn't Star Trek. Wasn't Poison the Well, wasn't Alexis on Fire, but see here, now we're getting out of the comfort zone. Aphex Twin, nope, not Crocus, not Hatebreed, not Slaughter of the Soul from At the Gates, not Lamb of God. Queensryche is a good guess. Nobody's going to win this. Nope, I've stumped the audience. Well, how does it feel, huh? How does it feel to be stumped? Not Crowbar, but I should have used Crowbar when I could have used Crowbar. Not Mortification, not Living Sacrifice. Although we listened to Living Sacrifice last week in the stream. Not Impetrelli, not Corrosion of Conformity, the Pussycat Dolls, Pearl Jam, Slipknot, or CKY, or AFI. But yes, Yo-Yo Cool Kids do rule the world. If nobody else is gonna, there's only been 193 entrants so far, and so far everybody's wrong. 193 of you are just dead wrong. Megadeth, Motorhead, nope, sorry. Not Flight of the Conchords. Not Buffalo Creek by American Miner, but that is a banging song, Face Meat. Did you know about that song? That's a good song. Not Bob Duke. Bob Duke and the Band, Live at the Bar. No. No Spice Girls, Twisted Sister, Alice in Chains, At the Gates. Nope. Dio. Nope. King Crimson. Nope. Quiet Riot. Nope. Tool. Nope. I think it was DJ Maxwell. California King. Not Tool, not Motorhead, not Cannibal Corpse. Sorry, not Gene Knight, not Megadeth, not Necrophagist. Well, I haven't thought about Necrophagist in a while. There was a time when all my friends would literally not shut up about Necrophagist. Why don't you listen to Necrophagist, bro? Why don't you listen to Necrophagist? I don't know. It's not very good. Why don't you listen to Necrophagist? And then I got into Necrophagist later, Soil, not Biohazard, not Slayer, not Nickelback, not Pantera. And this is a thing, it's not even that I could get someone who got the closest, How's it? It feels nice to be stumped. Striper, Poison, Jimmy's Chicken Shack, Henry Rollins, Shiva, Korn, nope. Decadence, nope. But while we're on the subject of Korn, never really got into Korn. Yeah, it's weird. It wasn't Poison, wasn't the Bloodhound Gang, wasn't Korn. I'm going to wait till the answers stop coming in. There's been 243 incorrect answers so far. Pride Tiger, no, but that's a good guess. Nirvana, Whitesnake, ICP, sorry. Rancid, not Flight of the Conchords. Not, what was this one? NWA, nope, sorry, it wasn't NWA. The Pixies, not the Pixies, not Tom Petty, not At the Gates, not Dead Z, not CKY, still not CKY, not Creed. Hello, my friend, me again. I was almost going to tear my shirt open. Not Anvil, not Monster Magnet. I did use Monster Magnet for a very brief period. Good ear there. I did use Monster Magnet for a hot minute. Not Death Cab, not Disturbed, not Killswitch Engage, not American Miner, not Britney Spears, not Atreyu, not Slipknot. Nope. NSYNC? No. Really, Matt? Matt Deal? NSYNC? Not Monster Magnet, not Obituary, not Pantera, not Rammstein. Although that's a good guess. Felix Snow? No. Everyone? Journey, Alice in Chains, Black Sabbath, nope. Steel Panther, nope. Mastodon, nope. Anthrax, Testament, Grateful Dead, Disturbed, Sly and the Family Stone, nope. Not White Lion, but When the Children Cry is one of the best songs ever recorded by humans. Not Testament, Web Cramp. Disturbed, Sly and the Family Stone, Monster Magnet, still not Def Leppard, still not. I'll give you a clue. Okay, here. You want a clue? You want a clue? You want a clue? Huh? Let's see if I can give you a clue. The song that I used, I just need the artist. The song that I used has the word cigarette in it. The song has the word cigarette in it. And that's why I chose it. The title of the song that I used from this mystery band has the word cigarette in it. Who knew that the contest was going to take up the entire rest of the vlog? Trick question. There was no theme music. No, there was definitely theme music. Arch Enemy, 6 Feet Under, Sepultura, POD, Elton John, Five Finger Death Punch. SOD, that's a good call, but no. Great White. It's good times over here, I'm telling you, Chris. Arch Enemy, no. Saliva, no. Extreme, no. Linkin Park, definitely not. Mustard Plug, Silverstein, there was no theme music. Obituary, Accept, Pride Tiger, Rainbow, Power Man 5000, Breaking Benjamin, Pussy Riot, Bob Dylan, Skillet. Nope. And my hint didn't help at all. It wasn't Decapitated. It wasn't Sublime. It wasn't Oasis. Someone's going to get it. Someone has to have gone back and done the homework by now. King's X? Nope. Not Alanis Morissette. Not Anthrax. Not Sublime. Not Cigarettes After Sex. Not Decapitated. Not Sublime. Not Dashboard Confessional. Not Thin Lizzy. Is that it? 352 wrong answers? Cage the Elephant? Nope. Otis Redding? Nope. Corrosion Conformity? That's a negative. Oasis? That's a negative. Virivum? I don't know who that band is, Tyler Cox. Not Rancid, not the Misfits, not Jimmy Eat World, not Bob Seger. It wasn't, so it wasn't popular in 2010. It was just the music that I used in my videos in the summer of 2010. It was on at least 60 different videos. Maybe more than that. It's in the title of the song. And I just need the artist. Let's see. Limp Bizkit? Nope. Static X? It was not. Whoa, wait. Someone did the homework. Congratulations. Hang on. We got rid of the tense music ended. We have a winner. There is a winner now. And that winner is there a Steve 92 in the house? Is there a Steve? Steve 92, wave your hand, make yourself known. You are correct. the answer to the question of in the summer of 2010, who was my review intro music? The correct answer to that is the band named Life of Agony, and the song that I loved that it was called this, the song I used was called Last Cigarette. Life of Agony's Last Cigarette. Go listen to it. Life of Agony, they rule. And the song Last Cigarette off of the Broken Valley album, probably my favorite song on the album. But here's your winning music again. Congratulations, Steve. Let's hear Steve 92. There he is. You got your pupper as your picture. I love it. Steve, you did it. You did the homework. Everybody else was just going, clutch, CKY, clutch, CKY. And then Chris is like, Star Trek. Hey, good times, you guys. Thank you for that. Hang on, I'm getting messages I might need to respond to. No, that's not happening? Okay. Well, congratulations, Steve92. I just need you to email me back with an address and a picture of your photo ID. I'm going to write your name on here. I'll give you a little signature if you want. I'm going to send you this note. I'm going to send you the winning note that was the winning question that you won, a Type 2 and an SX Mini SL Class V2 coming at you very soon as humanly possible. In the meantime, we didn't do a Getting to Know GrimmGreen, but I really want everyone to go listen to Life of Agony. Go listen to Life of Agony as soon as humanly possible, please. They're a great band. They that song, Last Cigarette, sorry, I need to do this real quick. That song, Last Cigarette, is awesome. Easily one of my favorite songs. Okay, I'll answer that later. Life of Agony, Last Cigarette, listen to it. Get it. Congratulations to Steve. To be fair, there were two answers. Steve was the first. He was the first Last Cigarette by Life of Agony. Static X, Apocalypse, All American Rejects, My Bloody Valentine, Buck Owens, Frank Sinatra, Yellow Card, The Bled, Dead Kennedys, Duke Ellington, Camino, Rolling Stones, Ike and Tina, Wooden Cigarette. Then there was another, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 answers up. Someone else also guessed Life of Agony. And then the person right after that also guessed Life of Agony. But the winner by a long shot, a full 2 minutes ahead of everybody else, Steve92. Steve92. Woo! I'm going to email you back right now, Steve. Congratulations, Steve. To everybody else, better luck next time. May the odds be forever in your favor. I'll do a less hard trivia question next time. You know, I'll do one specifically for my friend Chris. Like, what's my favorite Star Trek movie? Congratulations. You're wrong. It's Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Everybody knows that. It's objectively the best Star Trek movie. I'm just kidding. This song really slaps. Last Cigarette takes me back to my Skate and Destroy day. Dude, I'm telling you, Last Cigarette by Life of Agony is rad. Rad. Hella. I would even go so far as to say hella rad. Okay, well, now that we're running long, let me really quickly check on the super chats, and then we're going to have to vote on some Mother Truckin'. I don't know that there were any more super chats that came in, but I'm definitely going to check. Okay. Oh, there were a few. Hey, look at that. Let's see. That's right. Mallory Gates JJ. Found your channel a week ago. It helped me get over the stigma of vaping and quit smoking cigs. Yeah, thanks. Fuck yeah, bro. Welcome. We got no stigma here. We got no stigma. Here's the thing. You are amongst friends. Literally everybody in this chat is a vapor. We like vaping. We are nicotine enthusiasts, and we just don't like smoking cigarettes. That's really what this comes down to, JJ. I appreciate you being here, man. That's awesome. And congrats on quitting. You know, it only gets easier. It only gets easier. As time goes on, it only gets easier. A week of being smoke-free turns into a month of being smoke-free, turns into a year of being smoke-free, turns into 5 years of being smoke-free. And before you know it, you just go, I don't even remember what cigarettes are like. I don't even remember what it's like to light a cigarette. You just completely disassociate. It's amazing. It's amazing. Welcome, JJ. Nash. Boom. There's a fist bump for you. Do you still like the Orion 2? Yes, it is. Dude, yeah, it's good. It's sidelined almost nearly every pod I have except for the Cross 3 Mini. It's been the Cross 3 Mini and the Orion 2, and that's it. I use it in restricted lung and mouth to lung with the 0.8 ohm coil, 12 milligram. It's unbelievable. Watch my review. It's really good. It's really very, really, very good. I'm a big fan. And my original coil head from 3.5 weeks ago, still going very strong, by the way. Nash, can't recommend it enough. Truckin' reviews, no worries. Sorry about the caps, bro. Fat fingers. I've been vaping since you started YouTube, and Truckin' reviews. Thank you, bro. I know. I mean, I not that I know that you've been doing this as long as I have, but I've seen you. Truckin' reviews. I've seen you on the internet. I've seen you in my chat. I've seen you across the vape space. I've seen you in other streamers' chats as well, while I'm in those chats as well. I feel you, Truckin' Reviews. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for being down for the cause. New Wave Dave. Okay, did your cat send me fake caviar? That's the only question I have for New Wave Dave. Did your cat send me fake caviar? Did your cat send me caviar that's seaweed-based caviar? I need answers, New Wave Dave. I want answers. Anyway, he says, I was outside when all of a sudden I could hear my cat yelling, woohoo! I looked up just in time to see a plane fly over and a tiny object jumping out. Give Nick $10, he said as he pulled his chute. Your cat went skydiving over your house. Damn. Did he happen to send me some fake caviar, New Wave Dave? Be sure to thank your cat for the $10. I'm going to use it for beer. You know that. Beer or cannabis. #shed time. Thank your cat for the fake caviar, by the way, New Wave Dave. Eifer, bruh, how you been? The World Health Organization, FDA, are going to have a hell of a PR nightmare someday soon. I think it's sooner rather than later for the World Health or for the FDA, because there's checks and balances in place in the United States of America for agencies like the FDA. They are held accountable to Congress. They are held accountable to certain committees. And there is supposed to be a very open, transparent, this is what we're regulating, this is the science that we're using. It's all supposed to be very above board, on the up and up. If the FDA wants to make a rule change to the way that they regulate, they have to do an open comment period. They have to get public feedback for like 3 full months. They have to get congressional approval. They have to jump through all of these hoops. You know, there is supposed to be this level of transparency within the FDA that we are not getting. And Reagan-Udall is exposing that. Califf, I'm not going to tell the whole story, but Dr. Robert Califf, the new head of the FDA, the new commissioner of the FDA, his first act was to order a third-party group to come investigate the FDA. Basically said, I'm new here. We're going to change everything. This company, Reagan-Udall, is going to come in here and evaluate every one of our processes, every one of our, top to bottom, everything. And their report was not good. The Reagan-Udall report was not good at all. 2 judges have recently ruled against the FDA, and this House committee is requesting a lot of things from FDA, and it's going to come to a point. I mean, I agree with you. I'm just going to agree with you, Eifer. PR nightmare is possibly coming very soon for the FDA, and more specifically, not just the FDA, but FDA tobacco, like the CTP, the Center for Tobacco Products. Reckoning is coming for the Center for Tobacco Products, Eifer. I agree with you. Josh, very gracious of you. Grimm, what are the tall drip tips you've used at times from an RTA MTLer? There are a few that I use. One of them is from the Type 2, which this isn't the box. One of them is from the Type 2, but most of them come from Ukraine. Hashtag glory to Ukraine. Oleg, my buddy Oleg in Ukraine, makes those drip tips. These like sick custom drip tips. These guys don't even have my up close camera on, so I can't even show it to you. But these guys, you see that drip tip? That's an Oleg original drip tip. I love them. I use them constantly. They're just tall and dorky. Some are taller and dorkier than others, but they're always cool. This happens to be the blue one that's like my favorite drip tip. I can go on black stuff and blue stuff, and it just works really well. Whoops. No, not more news. Please, God, no more news. So yeah, that's where they come from, Josh. One more. Can we take a moment and recognize NoFX, quite possibly the greatest band of all time? Listen, only because I know my friend Chris may or may not be watching, I'll agree with you, but secretly, privately, I never really got into NoFX. And I know that's a dumb thing to say. I just never really got into NoFX. It's like, I know a few songs, you know? I would definitely know NoFX if it came on and be like, oh, it's NoFX. I could probably sing you a few verses from Linoleum, you know? But I was never like a big NoFX fan. I wasn't the NoFX fan waiting for the next NoFX record. I wasn't that guy. I'm aware of NoFX. I like NoFX. I respect NoFX for what they've done for, you know, music in general, but punk rock for sure. They're a legendary band. Legendary band, but they didn't hit with me at that time when other of my friends were listening to NoFX. I just didn't get into them. Now, if you changed that up and you said, you know, Bad Religion or something, then we could have a different conversation. But NoFX, I don't know what it was. I just never really got heavily into NoFX. Like I said, you know, it's like I'm a very passive fan of NoFX. There's some bands that are like this for me. I'm passive bands, you know. It's like I like them, but not like, you know, like I like Clutch or Guar or Metlika or something like that. SVK Vapes or Weight of the Tide. Not quite like that. SVK Vapes. Appreciate you, pimp. Great stream. Always makes my night. Hope the hand is good. Off to bed. 4 a.m.'s come early. It does, SVK. I appreciate you soldiering on through damn near the end. I hope you have a refreshing day at work tomorrow. Sewer Rug. Listen to Frompy and the Fromp Cats. Good stuff. Is it? Is it good stuff? I don't know. It sounds a little made up to me. But that could be an actual artist. Wait, Frompy and the Fromp Cats. Frompy and the Fromp Cats? Wasn't that the name of that DJ Mattress album? 2 turntables and a pillow top. Shout out to Sifu Mustache. Jangles. We got another super chat here from Jangles. I didn't win the giveaway with my 53 guesses, but I'll still buy you a beer. Love you, brother. Boosh. Jangles, I'm going to buy you a beer. I'm going to buy you a beer, sir, and you can't stop me. 53 guesses. Look, just the shotgun approach, you know? One of them's bound to stick, right? New Wave Dave, we got one more super chat here from New Wave Dave. My cat wanted to let you know he switched out the Caviar with a type of psychedelic spores. Hope you're not busy for a couple days. I ate some. When does it kick in, Dave? When does it kick in? Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe it already has kicked in. Maybe I'm not even streaming right now. Hello? Hello? Am I about to have ego death? Hello? Hello? I think we know what we're going to do. Let's end this. Shirts off in the pit. 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 Okay, so last night I was over there on the Zample Box YouTube. That's right. I didn't realize they still had a YouTube, and it's being run by this dude John, and they do the Wednesday night show. And it's John, and it's Allison, and it's Tim, and it's Philip, and it's with the Australian guy. His name I can't remember, and I apologize tremendously. I can't even ballpark his name. But I remembered that I have a sample box from Zample Box. This arrived in my office in, let's say, 7 years ago. I think it was about 2016, 2017 when Zample Box was like the peak of Zample Box. Everyone was getting Zample Box boxes in the mail, and I got a Zample Box sampler. Every reviewer, almost every reviewer, I don't want to say every reviewer, but almost every reviewer had a Zample Box deal where Zample Box said, hey, we'll pay you XYZ cash. It was never anything. It was like $100 if every month we send you a Zample Box and then you do an unboxing and a review on YouTube. We'll pay you for it. And I said, all right, send me a Zample Box. And then I just never tasted any of these and didn't say yes, and just, that's typical for me, you know. Someone reaches out and I go, that sounds good. And then I just never follow up, and I never taste the liquids, and I never tasted a Zample Box liquid. So I'm going to pick 3 out of here. I'm going to pick 3 liquids out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 in here. But I'm going to pick 3. The first one is going to be this purple guy. This is from Ground Zero Vaping. All right. I'm going to choose this guy. And I'm going to choose this guy. No, this guy. Here we go. Let's taste some 7-year-old e-liquid. It could still be amazing. You never know. Okay, let me get these labels facing out so we can start putting these into the poll. All right, you fart smellers. 60% of you are fart smellers. You smell farts. Bunch of smart fart smellers up in this. 60% of you. Okay. So first, hang on, I can't read any of this because it's gold foil writing on a yellow label. Okay, something sours. And then hang on. I'm going to do a third one. Hang on. Okay. We're voting. If you don't vote right now, then you don't get to vote. Funky. Kilo Sour Series Mango Tango Sour. We have Ground Zero Peon, which according to the label is a strawberry blueberry cream with a hint of cherry. So we got Kilo, Mango Tango Sour, Ground Zero's Peon, and lastly, boom, Cali Steam Paradise. Looks like kiwi, strawberry, coconut, something on there. Please vote. Please vote today. Vote right now. We're going to give you some traditional 7th Floor Tango for the voting music. And I'm going to say it one more time. Hey, what up, Mike Sullivan? Hope you're doing good. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Funky. It's, you can't say that. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote funky. It's, you can't say that. Shh, you can't say that. Shh, you can't say that. All of these liquids are from 2016. They could be great. They could be amazing. They could be terrible. They could be peppery. They could be all sorts of things. It could be all sorts of things, but good. Let's see. Let's check in on this poll. Wow, Peon. Is this one getting chosen just because of the name? Ground Zero's Peon. It's actually pronounced Pion. Like there's supposed to be like a little umlaut over the O there. So it's like Pion. 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 I think it's German in origin there. I'm telling you, it's a banger. It's a banger. So good. The thing that happened with Samplebox is there were some companies, like, sure, maybe Ground Zero. Was Ground Zero a real company? I know Kilo was a real company, and maybe Cali Steam was a real company, but what Samplebox ended up doing was making their own liquids and putting them in different bottles and then putting them into the sample boxes. So you'd get this bottle of liquid from a company you've never heard of before, and it was essentially a ghost kitchen. It was like they just made up some company, Cali Steam, put a label on it and went, yep, this is Cali Steam's strawberry kiwi. And then they'd put that same liquid in a completely different label, completely different bottle. And you'd be like, oh, this is, Flippy Dick's Paradise Kiwi Strawberry. But it's the same liquid in a different bottle. Peon is some fantastic cough medicine. Great talent. That's what we have to look forward to. Are you guys picking out cough syrup for me to vape? It's probably going to be extra cough syrupy. Okay, come on. Come on. Anything else? I'm just kidding. I abide by the rules of the chat. I abide by the rules of the poll. If 39% of you want me to taste Peon, we can taste Peon. 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 Unbelievable. I haven't hydrated once this whole vlog, and it's just simply because I don't have any water. Yeah, you never had Flippy Dick's strawberry kiwi coconut liquid? Yeah, Flippy Dick's is high quality. High quality. All right, here's the thing. Peon's gonna win. That's it. Peon's just winning, and I hate that. That's okay. Someone said cough syrup, and now I can't stop thinking about cough syrup. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Peon or Beon your way. Jerk. Okay. Nice try. All right, we're ending the poll. Ground Zero, Peon. I can't believe Peon won. All right, let's see what we got here. Ground Zero Vaping, Peon, strawberry blueberry cream with a hint of cherry. Yep, that sounds like it's definitely going to be of the cough syrup variety. Tonight, I'm going to taste this liquid out of the Mandalorian from Russian Custom Mods, powder coated by Palmer's Powders, Ashton Palmer. Go to palmerspowders.com. He is an official sponsor of this vlog. He does powder coating. You got parts, you got metal parts, he will powder coat them. You got mech mods, RDAs, billet boxes, empires, car parts, pistons or something. I don't know. I'm not a car guy, but, car things. Head over to palmerspowders.com. Ashton Palmer. He's the real MVP. And we're going to be tasting it out of Coil Turds RDA for Vaping V2. Let me knuckle it first. It's dark. I don't know if it's always been this dark. Yeah. Okay. It tasted like blueberry medicine celery. Blueberry medicine celery. That's how I would describe that off the knuckle. Is this company a company anymore? I feel bad if they're still a company and they're still trying to, make money off of this liquid. I don't want to trash it into the ground. But if they're not around anymore, then I get a little bit more confident in my trashings. All right. Peon. Hashtag Team Peon. Whoops. Okay, there it goes. All right, Peon. Here's the thing. Tastes like blueberry medicine celery off the knuckle. Let me have an inaugural toot here. I think this liquid's not good anymore. I'm just going to sit with it for a second. I'll give you some hold music. I will be literally right. Okay. Hang on there, 7th floor tango. This just tastes weird to me. It tastes like lead. It tastes like celery lead. There's definitely lead in this e-liquid. I willingly am vaping lead, World Health Organization. Watch me. I'm going to pour some lead in here and vape it. It tastes like blackberry stems. It's like blackberry stems, but there's something fuzzy about this liquid, and I can't. When I was saying this in my head, I'm like, don't say it. Don't say fuzzy. Don't say fuzzy. Do not describe this liquid as fuzzy. Hey, it's fuzzy. It's a flavor fuzz, though. It's not like a mouthfeel fuzz or like a culotta fuzz. It just feels fuzzy. Honestly, it feels what I would describe as like musty. It's like blackberry stems in your grandpa's basement. That's what it tastes like. Blackberry stems in your grandpa's basement. Musty. There's a must to it. There's a funk to it. It tastes like blackberry stems. I do get a little bit of cherry, but I think that's what's giving me like a cough medicine-y feel. Nicotine that's old just takes over. Yeah, I've had old nicotine before, and it usually just goes peppery on me. It ends up having like a peppery kind of flavor. This is a distinctly not peppery, but equally weird, like mildew funk. It's not completely objectionable. It's not completely objectionable. It's kind of like eating a dandelion, except I don't know what that's like. could be fermented nicotine. It could just be old nicotine, you know? Nicotine is obviously agricultural product, so it oxidizes. It's not completely objectionable. The conditions that I would need to vape this would need to be pretty bad, like pretty dire. This would be a like the year is 2030. All nicotine has been banned. Illegal to consume. Weed is legal all over the country, but nicotine is now completely illegal. There's none being even produced. They've destroyed all tobacco farms. You can't even get nicotine anymore. Like it's hardcore like 1984 nicotine prohibition type of world. And then on top of that, I would have needed to vape through like 80% of what I already have. Like this would be like one of the last few bottles sitting around, and I'm like, well, it's either the -2 from Indonesia or Peon, and I would vape it and it would be fine. But I'm not gonna go out and look for this. Leaded fuzzy mildew. I know I need water. Big Cloud. I know Big Cloud Muffins. I need water. I don't have my water bottle. I don't know where it is. It could be upstairs. I don't know. I've had a long week. I fell on my bike the other day. And that's just dumb for an adult to do. In my backyard, I fell on my bike. This is why I have a Band-Aid on my hand right now. Road rash, right there. I fell on my bad pinky. Stupid. That's not something an adult does. Like, I stood up after falling off of my bike in the backyard, and I'm like, I am not an adult. That's not something a responsible adult does. There's no way I should be riding my bike in the backyard and then fall. What? I was going to park it, and I just fell. I skinned my knee. I'm all covered in dirt and I'm bleeding, and I go inside and Casey's sitting at the kitchen table. She's like, what the hell happened to you? I was like, fell off my bike. And now I'm bleeding. Will you wash it? I don't want to look at it. You know, I skinned my knee, like stereotypically skinned my knee. Yeah, I fell off my bike. It's been a rough week, you guys. Okay, no more Peon. No more Peon, nothing. All right, well, maybe next week we can taste some more Zample box flavors, or we let those age for another year. And then in March, at the end of March 2024, we're going to come back to the Zample box. Mark it down, dude. March 2024, we're coming back to the Zample box. I can't use your water bottle, Rhett. That's weird. Here's the thing. It's easier than you think to misplace a giant water bottle. It's because it's usually attached to me. I put my finger through the hook and I just take it. Like, I'll take it from my desk to the kitchen to the living room. Sometimes I'll put it under the table. Sometimes it could be anywhere in the house. And it's black. You know, it's a black bottle, stickers all over it. I keep my house pretty dark. We like very, very mood lighting here. And so sometimes you just can't see. Sometimes you just can't see, you know? All right, you guys, here's the thing. Dude, we're at the end. This is it. We ran long. We ran way long, and I'm sorry. We ran long, and I'm sorry, but let me take a real quick look around the room and make sure I didn't forget anything. We were going to do a Getting to Know GrimmGreen. I have a punk band I think that's better than NoFX, but we'll do that next week. Maybe not better than NoFX. You know, I don't want to say anything I can't take back. Sorry, I got like foamy beer burps. Maybe that's the Caviar. Ew, Caviar burps. Oh, see, here you go, side by side. Do you see how much wider the Vaperesso is than the Cocoa? Okay, that was my official last act, you guys. That's it. Thank you. One more build. Here we go. All right. No, I'm not gonna fiddle around. Now's the time of the night where we're done with the stream. I'm gonna go to the Discord and hang out with my patrons until 2 a.m. That's usually, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning that we're just sitting there, talking about whatever. We had the great sandwich debate. I always come back to the great sandwich debate of 2021. That was a good one. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out to the vlog. I don't think I forgot anything. I got some stuff for next week. That's fine. Some stuff just rolls over. We just keep this party going. But yeah, that's it. Hell yeah. What a great stream. Thank you guys for coming out tonight for the vlog. I may sound like a broken record when I say this, but I look forward to this every week. It's my favorite night of the week. You're not going to see me in a better mood than you will when we're doing the vlog. That's it. Just period, plain and simple. And we're going to keep this party going. You know, this is season 10 of the vlog. We've been doing this 10 years already. I'd like to go another 10 years. I'd like to be 56 sitting here still doing the vlog. Hopefully at that point there's no more, you know, calls to actions or, you know, hopefully vaping has won by then so that we don't have to spend 20 minutes on news and advocacy. But you guys, I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, Dusty. Appreciate you guys. You know, I don't know. I get mushy at the end, and it's like, it's my favorite thing to do. The vlog is just fucking fun. I love coming here and hanging out with you guys, and it feels like, you know, we got this cool group and community, and, you know, everybody's so welcoming, and people who have only been vaping for 1 week will show up in the stream and ask for something, and people are like, yeah, here, well, I'll help you. What do you need? What do you need? Do this, try this. You never try this? Do the liquid, you know. It's great, and it just makes me so, like, it's heartwarming, you know? It's heartwarming. Yeah, don't forget to don't forget to steep your pee on, cheese your jelly, milk your nightcat, powder your furniture, patio furniture, peace and chicken grease, you guys. I love you, and you know, I love you, and that's it. I'm gonna go hang out with my patrons now. So peace out. We're gonna end this stream with the dulcet tones of my BFF Homeboy OC. Peace out, guys. I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.